thoughts and
I
stuff
do.
like that you
Oh,
have. So I think
you
we're
just
going to
sent the
have to.
thing out, the tweet too, didn't you? Look
Oh,
at you.
yeah,
You
sure
become
did. Yeah,
so
we're
damn good at
live.
this.
Oh, by the way,
You're a pro
we're,
podcaster, aren't you?
I mean, I think that we're getting there. We're getting close to
Yeah.
100, Blasi, and they always say, like, whenever you get to 100, that's when you can officially call yourself a podcaster. With emergency pods and everything like that, I think we're
Yeah.
over 100, but officially with the Bubba shows and with our this will be number 91 of the Tigs Bits
Oh, is it
podcast.
really?
So yes, so this is the
91 shows, dude.
98th
That is
show that we
awesome.
have done.
Dude,
Yes. And
that's
and
wild, man. It's
it is wild. It
That's a
is wild.
Catalina wine
What the
mixer
hell's
behind me.
happening back there?
Yeah, they're so it's funny. It's a pretty busy night tonight. So obviously we have Prop Studios in here in the corner, our standing reservation here, and out
Yes.
here in the main area tonight, it's like I should know what it is. It's so the mayor's here, everybody's here, the Freeport merchants are here.
The mayor?
Nate's on the mic right now. You see Nate behind me?
I can barely see him. Yeah, it's so small on my computer. I'll be able to see him
That's
whenever
Nate
I'm
on the
put
mic
this in
right
post.
through there. I'm
blowing it
pointing
up.
at him right.
Oh, I
there.
see him. Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah,
Nate
yeah.
on the mic.
Yeah,
He's
I
up there.
see him.
He's giving a speech right now. I should have given a mic out there to see what he's going to talk about. But
Yeah.
it's funny. Nate,
There may be something could go haywire. You know, maybe there's an Alex Stein out in
That
the
could be.
audience that just kind of comes in
Yeah,
and just ruins this whole event.
he's funny. He cracks me up. We were talking before. He said, "Yeah, I told this. This is the. All right, so I think it's the Freeport merchants. It's kind of through the Chamber of Commerce type deal."
Okay.
He said they asked me to join. I joined. He said, "But there's only two things." He said, "I'll pay dues or whatever. Just don't ask me to get involved. To actually have to do stuff. I'm very busy, and then please just don't ask me for money." He said, "Yep." About a month later, he said they called me asking me for money, and they called asking me to host this event here and be involved. He said, "So here I am." So you be careful what you ask people not to do, because that's probably exactly what they're going to do, right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. That's exactly right. Well, look, we got a
Stacey
lot of
G.
people in the room already, man.
Yeah, man.
Stacy G says, "Oh my God, no hat." It's tonight. We flipped roles. I'm hatting and he's not.
Yeah, because we had the Catalina wine mixer here behind me, and then outside on the
hat.
patio, we've got
Yeah.
Steve doing karaoke. We've got
Yeah.
3 events going on once tonight at Props. It's like 3 different. It's like those country bars where you got
fantastic.
karaoke, you
Yes.
got line dancing, and then you got
The rock
a hip hop
bar.
room or whatever.
Yeah,
rock,
whatever.
something, yeah.
That is amazing.
So I
That is
decided to wear a
amazing.
collared shirt tonight, go hatless.
Oh, you
come
look
up here.
great.
I mean, the mayor of Freeport's here. You know what I mean? Like we're
That's a big
graced
deal.
with. Yes, man.
That's
No kidding. So,
royalty in those
it is
parts.
straight royalty. It's
Look,
Freeport royalty.
we got Iggy in the house. We got to say hi to Iggy and Captain
Look at Iggy.
Creamsicle and his
yeah.
lovely wife. I think I just saw her somewhere in here too. We've got the captain's wife. There she is.
That's awesome.
We got Mortar in the house as all.
Hell yeah. Bubba Army all over the
Cersei
place. dude.
says this is bold of us to go live 15 minutes before the Stanley Cup. Agree.
it
But
is.
look, we're just going to be hanging out for an hour, so you may miss the first period. It's the last two that matter anyhow.
just
You'll
turn,
be fine.
just turn it on, turn it down, and turn this
If you
up.
put it to the side,
That
hell,
sounds like
there's
a
a good
country
chance.
song.
I'm glad that you
Turn it
reminded
on.
me. I may be
Turn
putting
it
a little
down.
window just
And turn
right here in
it
front of
up.
me, like I've been known to do, to watch a little sporting event while we do this occasionally.
Well, see,
just
I'm a
to see
Lightning
how
fan, and I
strong-
kind of lose interest when they get out. Unfortunately, I'm glad Florida's still in there. Like honestly, I was kind of angry about it for a while, but they're kicking butt, man. They're going,
They do
they're
look
doing
good,
their
and I
thing.
mean,
I'll give them props.
As you know,
state of Florida.
I'm not a. You'll give them props at props, as
I should.
And look, another lovely night there at Props, and want to say thanks to everybody. Y'all hit that like button, share it,
Please,
spread it
please,
around on
please.
social media. Let's get some people in this room tonight. We're going to have a fun show, aren't we, Blasi?
Oh,
This is
heck
going to
yeah,
be
we
fun
are.
tonight.
Yeah, it's gonna be almost like an Eric Andre style. We don't even know what's coming really next, other than
Hope that
the
we
very
keep it a
first part of
little
it.
bit, a little more between the lines than an Eric Andre show. But
Well, I don't know what to expect from Russ when he comes in here. He didn't know what to expect
Yes.
from us.
so
I've
this
got
is a
zero. I got
quite the
3
diverse guest
topics.
book.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, this is quite this. We're going to start off here shortly with my son, young Riley Miller Salter,
Yes.
the
Junior film
another
correspondent.
another junior correspondent. That is correct. He's going to give us. Last year we went on an epic journey to Omaha, and we'll show a little video of that. Bring him on, kind of talk about it, introduce him to you guys. He's wanting to be a part of it. You know, he's seen Murph do this.
Yes.
Number one,
Yeah,
and he knows that I'm sitting on a Hale video with the boys, all Murph and Hale, them chopping it all up. Just talking about stuff, which we haven't put that out yet. That is coming. I wanted to get Riley's take on some of those things that they talked about tonight. So
that's it. Yeah.
You know, yeah.
I
So
can't
it's
wait
going
to
to
hear from Riley. Been waiting. Riley's been sitting.
I know, man. I know.
He's
gonna make
out there marinating, you know. So
hell of a cameraman, dude. He is. He's been behind the lens on several things that have gone out. He's been behind the camera shooting those shots. But yeah, looking forward to that. But I kind of thought maybe here at the top of the hour we tease this a little bit on our social media, especially in Twitter. But dude, this whole Nathan's hot dog fiasco that is happening, I wanted to talk about that real quick. Joey Chestnut being banned from the MLE.
Unbelievable.
And, I mean,
how do you ban Joey Chestnut? Honestly, like the whole problem the last several years by not having the two best eaters on the stage every year, it really became, you know, the whole Nathan's thing kind of became just like a showcase for him to go out there and showcase his talent, like watching Babe Ruth back in the day just hit home runs or something. You know what I mean? It was like, dude, where's the competition at? So, you know, all that breakdown, congratulations to whoever put this together on Netflix. You got the two best in the world finally ready to face off again. Like, let's make it happen, dude. It's like boxing. Like, you know, where you go years and years and years with the two best fighters just never, ever being able to perform.
Yes.
You got 3 different divisions, 3 different belts, 3 different organizations. Like, no. I'm glad it's happening. You know what? And MLE they're idiots for running him off over this whole deal.
I took a stance. I agree. I took a stance. I've done a total 180 on it. My stance was like, what the hell is up with this? You know, what a disgrace. I was on Nathan's side. And then, you know, I'm like, I get it. I get it because he's gone to a rival, some vegetarian or whatever, plant-based wiener. I don't know, whatever.
Is it a plant-based
and don't
wiener?
worry, Captain Creamsicle. That's the only wiener discussions you're getting tonight, okay?
Wait, is it a plant-based wiener?
I believe it is. It's something like that. Yes, yes. So I mean,
it's
so now,
like that.
No,
I mean, it's
I was
whatever.
on Nathan's side, but now that's what I'm saying. I said I'm on Nathan's side. I was on Joey Chestnut's side. He is on this whole plant-based wiener deal. Whatever, I get it.
I want to see them eating processed pork, man. Like, you know what I mean?
That's
in
it.
High levels.
Yeah.
Of
Now I don't know what the Netflix. I would think the Netflix is going to be legit with. But
I thought you were said that Netflix was going to be that.
No. I'm talking about Nathan's. He is so Joey Chestnut. Let me back up for a second.
Let's back up. Maybe I'm missing something here.
Yeah, Joey Chestnut is sponsored by, I don't know the company, I'm not looking it up, but by a company that's like a plant-based wiener company. He got like a $9 million deal with them.
I don't blame him. I'd be eating plant-based wieners all day long.
You're damn right. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
However, and I don't know what his deal was or whatever. So, but they're a direct competitor to Nathan's. So Nathan's are the people who started this deal. It's their deal to begin with. So they're like, nah, dude, you're with a competitor. You're not competing in our game. So knowing what had happened was, that Netflix, this whole deal had already been, those wheels were in motion with Netflix. That got wind, the final ends of that stuff, and then bam, here you go. You're not coming, Joey Chestnut. Day or two later, here we are. We're going to do this deal on Netflix. Like, it didn't just pop up overnight.
This was okay. So I didn't realize that second level of the plant-based wiener. You know what I mean?
Plant-based wiener, that's the whole problem.
I did not know that was even in play. I just thought it was like this. You got July 4th, Nathan's, MLE. Then you got this Netflix special in September. I'm like, what do they have to do with each other? These are just two different events. Like, why can't these guys showcase their talents at two different places at two different times? Right? But now we got a plant-based wiener in the middle of this deal. Okay, I see what's happening now.
Yeah,
Man, that's
it's
yeah, that's interesting. You know,
Bubba
who's going to be
Fan
the?
69 says that Joey Chestnut pulled an Anna.
He
She
really
has a
did,
new
didn't he?
show on some channel thing that I've seen. I've
I
just
did. I
started
saw that
following
the
it.
other
I'm
day.
not.
It popped up. Yeah, I
I
saw
haven't
that. I
watched
saw
it
that.
yet. I will watch it. I have no issues with Anna. So
No, I
you
wish
know,
her
we're not
nothing
going
but the
to
best,
dive
man.
around
You
on
know,
it.
it was
Yeah,
just a,
curious to see what she's up to, what she has to say. But yeah, dude, this whole Joey Chestnut thing. At the end of the day, Blasi, I can't even watch the damn event. It is so disgusting to me. It's just gross watching. Yeah, gross, dude. It's terrible.
it's something
It's
special.
terrible. It is America. It is what's wrong with America in a lot of ways.
How have more people not died from eating these things? You know what I mean? Like everybody tells you, be
Yeah,
careful, chew your
joking.
food, do all this, and they're eating like 70 of these things in what 10 minutes? Like, how does somebody? You would think you would see a lot of Heimlich maneuvers going on
You
during
would
these
think.
events. You'd think
You
there'd
would
be if
think.
there were 10 eaters, 3 people would have to get a Heimlich maneuver. Like, wouldn't you think?
You would think, dude. That's hilarious.
Oh,
I
we
mean,
got one
it's-
choking,
you know,
choking,
they probably
choking. Install one, choking. Install one. Let's go get him. Let's go get him.
they need to have 2 or 3 paramedics around. I mean, there's a lot that could happen. What's so unbelievable is that most of these guys are skinny, and if you super
Yes.
skinny, and like Joey Chestnut. Have you ever watched? There was some documentary. Was it on ESPN, like a 30 for 30 or something, with Joey Chestnut? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I watched it. It was awesome. The dude really trains and stuff, but when you're putting in that many calories in a day, and then I mean, that doesn't seem like a fun life, honestly. Here's
No,
some
it's
records.
no, dude.
Here's some Joey Chestnut record. 182 chicken wings in 30 minutes.
It's unbelievable.
That is unbelievable.
That's unbelievable. Like I don't believe it.
182. I mean, I can eat a dozen, and I'm stuffed.
Oh my
Could
God!
you imagine
yeah,
182? 55 glazed donuts in 8 minutes.
Wow. See now the donut thing, I get that more because I can hammer out some donuts. I don't think I could eat
They kind of
55
melt.
them.
They're
do.
kind
They
of
just
they're
kinda
like
dissolve.
that good brisket in Texas that I
You
rave
give me
about.
Krispy
They just
Kreme,
melt in your
put
mouth.
them in, they just
Yeah.
turns into nothing. I could go.
That's right.
I could hang in there. I could
That's-
probably eat 27 in that
But
same
in
time
8
frame.
minutes,
Yeah,
that's
I could-
crazy.
It is crazy, but that's more believable
here-
than 182. hot wings.
Here's the wildest feat, and you wouldn't want to be around this cat after this for a fact. Another 8-minute feat. 141 hard-boiled eggs.
Wow. Wow. Man. Dude, I mean, that's wild. I could eat my weight in deviled eggs. You know what I mean? Like, so if we could just do a deviled egg competition.
Lord,
For
dude.
some reason, those go down differently.
They
but
do. Like, I
what?
could eat a whole platter of deviled eggs.
Dude,
Like
I will eat a whole
damn
platter of deviled eggs if somebody makes them, like, and hands them to me as a gift and said, "This is yours." I'll sit there and
It's
eat
a
every one of
problem.
them. It is a problem.
They're a problem for me.
They
I mean,
are.
they are.
I just graze
I will-
around during all these holidays, Thanksgiving. There's big platters. I'll grab one right at the early gate, and then I'll go by, get 2 on my plate. Then I'll walk in there like I'm getting a sweet tea refill. And everybody's laughing and giggling, and I'm eating 2 or 3, standing in there, and put 2 or 3 on my plate, walk back down and sit down. Like, yeah, I'll end up
yeah.
eating 6, 8, 10 of those things easily. You know.
Oh, for sure. Well, we had those at that beach bar that we went to, that brewery in Orange Beach or in Gulf Shores when we went with the handler.
Oh,
The
that's
handler, by
right.
the way, everybody.
Yes. He's
Who
handsome.
knows with the handler? He may come in 15 minutes. He may come in 5 seconds. We may not see him tonight. He is on the road traveling. They have some gigs, I think, in Niagara Falls and stuff this weekend. So I doubt we see the handler tonight. But the handler, at that time that we met, it was about a year ago, I believe, they had those deviled eggs and bacon, and they
Yes.
drizzled them with like maple syrup.
I forgot about those things.
And they were
Oh
just,
my God, they were so good.
Remember
Those were
those?
divine. Those were divine, dude. At that little
oh
brewery, it
man,
is right there next to his house.
underrated
Just Bubba
appetizer.
fan.
Underrated appetizer, in my opinion. He said
Yeah.
Bubba Fan could crush like 30 deviled eggs, is what he says.
Oh,
Yeah, he could eat 6 before the tray. It barely even sits down. I'm the same way. I mean, and I think it's underrated. It's definitely underrated amongst my friend group here in Baton Rouge. And Like they never show up. I never see deviled eggs at any of these events that we do. I
Yeah.
guess I'm going to have to be the one who starts doing it. But the problem, if I do that, then I'm going to eat all of my damn deviled eggs. I'm greedy. I'm not going to save. I'm going to have to make like 80 of those things. Dude, I could eat a dozen.
There's certain
and
things
easily.
It's crazy how
6
many there's
eggs.
certain things you can eat more of. You know, what I mean, it's just like crawfish. Like I feel like I could eat my weight in crawfish. I could go all like I'd like to actually do a crawfish contest of eating. Like I could just fill up a whole end of a table. Like just I could make my face just disappear with a pile of crawfish shells. You
You're
know.
right.
I mean that chicken pot pie. For whatever reason, when I make homemade chicken pot pie, I was like, I could eat 3 of those, like giant ones.
Oh,
I
man.
could just keep going. There's some things I could just
For
keep
sure.
going, and it becomes dangerous because I can't stop eating it. Donuts, deviled eggs.
That's the problem.
Yeah, I got a.
That's the damn
There's a handful
problem.
of things where I can really go. Chicken wings is not one of them for me, man. I can eat like
It
6
isn't?
to 8 chicken wings, and I'm kind of good. I'm just kind of
I
over
love
it.
chicken wings. But I couldn't eat
I mean,
182.
if it doesn't, it's like really getting down for me. You know what I mean? I'm just not a big
Yeah.
chicken wing guy.
Captain Creamsicle says that he wants a Tigs Bits shirt. Well, funny you mentioned that, and thanks for doing it. Go to tigsbits.com right now. Revamped tigsbits.com, by the way,
Merch is
Blasi.
getting better and better.
Right at the top,
Yep.
merch is there. You go to tigsbits.com. It's immediately there. You can hit Tigs Bits swag. You can hit JR the Handler swag. Soon coming, but in working on it. Blasi, the one-man posse swag. So we're building all that stuff. That is now available. We have some hats. I don't even know if you know this, Blasi. Did this last
Yeah, I
night.
saw
We have
those. I saw
hats,
those.
some
Yeah, those
distressed hats.
Yeah, I saw
We're
that
going to work
distressed
on
action.
more. We want hats like this. You know, we want some of these trucker.
Yeah, I
what
want
do
a
they
112.
call
I want a
them?
Richardson
Murphy
112 trucker hat.
121s or 112s or what the hell are they
Richardson
called?
112. It's
Richardson,
I mean, to me,
that's
it's
it.
old. Now,
That's
some
it.
people like a 115 Richardson, and there's a couple other brands that are close, but that Richardson 112, just,
Yeah,
I mean, it
yeah,
just
so
sits,
we're-
sits in there like a grown man, you know. But
Unfortunately, some kind of inside baseball here. They don't. What we use, our printer doesn't have that. We'll have to get those, ship them out Bubba style. And
I'm fixing to
you
order a
know,
batch of those. I'll go ahead and tell you right now, I'm going to order at least 100 of those, and we're going to start giving some of those away on here.
yeah.
And we'll have a few for sale too, but I just want to get them. I just want to get my hands on them.
Yes,
So I'm going to
we
order
need
100
them.
of those. I'll
We
go ahead and
need
commit to
them.
that right now. I'm going to get them from Sonorama here and from Russ, my buddy on Sonorama here in Freeport. We're going to get 100 of those Tigs Bits hats. I'm giving him free design autonomy, like using our Tigs Bits and just come up with something. So this will be a unique, like, you know, one-off type deal, almost like artwork. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, here,
Yeah.
here we go. So
Yeah, I mean-
those are going to be coming soon here from
Yep.
our buddies here at Sonorama.
Boom, dude. Boom.
Yep.
Yeah. Captain says he's going to be rocking some swag. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate
I
it. Go
can't wait
check
to
it
see
out.
that.
We have cotton shirts, ladies. We have some ladies in here. Miss Rainey is in the house.
Yep.
Look, y'all go check it out. We have tank tops. We
multiple
have
colors,
ladies
a
shirts
lot of different
now.
colors. Yeah.
We have cotton shirts. We have shirts with this kind of material. We have this old school lettering. This is what it was. A lot of you may not have known us when we started this, but this whole thing started with 8-bit lettering, kind of like this. We kept the retro shirts in there. And then we have a lot more designs coming. Yes, Paul says it. Tigs Bits for America 2024. Those shirts are there. They're there in every color. Y'all go support us, man. It really goes a long ways. We love it. The captain's wife says that she wants a tank. You know what to
yeah.
do, Captain Creamsicle. Get the lady a tank. We even have
tank.
pink ones. There's all kinds of colors. Check them out, like all kinds of stuff. So big stuff is happening.
Yes,
Blasi.
I got a question though.
Yeah.
What I'm confused on, what's up with that astronaut shirt?
So a couple of things here. All right. Full disclosure.
I've actually zoomed in on it, taken screenshots, and then I sat there for 30 minutes one day going all over it, trying to like, what am I'm just talk to me.
Chat GPT.
Is that what that is?
That's all I got. I mean, that's what it is. Yes.
Okay.
I gave Chat GPT this thing. I don't know. I just decided one night that I wanted this design. I don't know what for. And then the next thing you know, I went, oh my God, this is amazing. I should put this on a shirt.
Oh, it's a cool
So
shirt.
I did. I wanted the shirt for myself.
Did you get it?
And so, oh, hell yeah. I've worn it on the show a few times.
Oh, I haven't
wear it
seen
all
it.
the time. I love the shirt. I'll point it out next
But
time.
nowhere
Don't
on there
worry,
does
I'll
it
be
say
wearing
Tigs
it
Bits,
again.
right? It's just this astronaut. That's just like
Well,
that's a
it
true
has that on the
inside
front,
Iggy right there. Speaking of
on the
Iggy.
back at the top, like it says
Yeah.
Tigs
Oh,
Bits.
does it really?
So it says it on the back.
back?
Yes,
Oh, I didn't know
yes.
that. Okay,
It
that's
may be
kind
a
of
little
cool.
bigger than that, but yeah.
Oh, just
I
keep it
haven't
on
got the
logo,
sample with the
cuz.
Tigs Bits shirt yet, but yeah, dude, we're just kind of doing all kinds of stuff, and of course, you know, we don't want to reveal the masterpiece that is being worked on for the ladies.
Yeah.
The ladies tank.
Oh, that is going to be a
That's gonna
masterpiece. That's what
be
we're going to become a
masterpiece.
merchandise company.
That's right.
Podcast
Yeah.
will be secondary to our merchandise line when that happens. Like that's going to be a game
Yes,
changer. You know.
I mean, it's so
Hey,
fun.
listen,
all this
that's
stuff.
where
I think
it's at. I mean, we can have a
It is
business
where it's
meeting real
at.
quick. The merchandise is where everything changes, like the Hodge twins. You know,
mean,
it's
look
two
at the
options. Listen to
chat,
Alex Stein.
Blasi.
It's either
They
subscriptions
won't.
or it's
They want swag.
merchandise. If you get merchandise rolling, like that's where you really make it. And I think we're going to become a bigger merchandise brand, as big a merchandise brand, if not bigger than the podcast at some point, because we got so many cool ideas on this merchandise. And
We
so
really
y'all
do.
getting in
We really do.
getting this original stuff, this OG stuff. I mean, by the time we sign it, it'll probably be worth millions each shirt.
Easily. Easily, but yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
go
look.
up with an original OG shirt that's in there now, free autographs for everybody. Like
I
till
got
the end
so
of time.
deep in it. I got so deep in it last night. I sent Blasi screenshots of a damn coffee. We're talking to some coffee people, okay? I don't even drink coffee, but I know everybody
do. I
else
love
does. So
coffee.
yes, I mean my wife does. My wife drinks coffee. I will drink coffee. I'm not opposed to coffee. I just don't have to have it to start my day.
Man.
It's all good. I get it.
Yeah, I mean the
But
best part
I
of waking
enjoy
up
coffee.
is Tigs Bits in your cup.
Yeah,
You know?
so we're working with some we'll see if it ends up being good. If it's no good, we're gonna do this whole thing like Shaq. If it's not any good, you're not getting it. We're going to support it. All right.
Yes.
So, look, tell your boy Big Russ to hold off. I want to play this video. We got a nice little room in here now.
Let's get it going.
The
Let's see
ladies
this
are in
video.
here. I know they're ready. Let's play this little video.
Let's
So I'm
do
going
it.
to tee this up first.
Give it to us.
And I'm going to go get Riley and bring him in, everybody. This is going to be my son. It will be his debut on Tigs Bits. He is fired up, but he's definitely a pro with this stuff. He really is. I think he's going to end up being better than me at all of this. Joe Stanton says he loves that he found this pod. Joe, we love that you found the pod.
glad
I just
that you
had to
found it,
throw
Joe.
that up there.
Thank you for
Just
finding
throw
us.
that up there. And Bubba Fan says we need a merch crick. Yes, I think y'all may be about to meet the merch crick, though. So,
yeah.
yeah, I
That's
think we'll call him something else. But look, we went on an epic journey last summer. And the reason I'm bringing it up now and playing this tonight is the College World Series starts tomorrow, starts Friday. So unreal, 8 teams. We'll see. It's going to be a great College World Series. We're going to kind of get into that discussion here in a second, briefly. We're not going to talk about it forever. But last year, we had just a crazy run. LSU, my Tigers, great run, great team. They had Tommy Tanks. They had Paul Skeens. They had Dylan freaking Cruz, amongst others. But those 3, that's all you need to know, all right? Especially with Paul Skeens and Dylan freaking Cruz. Yeah. They had a hell of a year. They were the best team, but it got interesting, and they played 3 games, and they played Florida in the championship. So, night 1, we are in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Game 1, LSU plays Florida in a classic battle. LSU ends up winning late. They win the game. When this happened, my son Riley, he had a soccer game. Oh, we got a Gator. Joe's a Gator fan. It's okay. We'll move forward and kind of go Gators. We'll talk about that in a second.
Yeah.
So we leave Baton Rouge. Riley had a hockey. He had a soccer game that night in an indoor, basically plays in an indoor hockey deal that's loaded down with field turf. So he had a game, and we left Baton Rouge, Louisiana, 14-hour drive to Omaha, Nebraska. And look, Big Russ is already here, so we're going to save that. That's it. I'm going to come back.
Yeah.
Big Russ does what the hell he wants to do. Riley, I hope you're watching. we'll get to you in a minute.
What
Without any
are you doing
further
right now?
ado,
Well, hold on. He's not ready.
I'm bringing him in. I'm bringing him in.
He just sat down. I told him to come sit down. Hey, you get a little excited. He's just sitting down.
I want to
told
bring
him to
him
come sit
in.
down. You can, but we're gonna get him set up over here. Like maybe during the video, like I'll get over there and get him ready.
Okay.
He just walked in the room.
Yeah, Big Russ. Big Russ can also participate in this with Riley. But I'm going to ask Big Russ to keep it PG with Riley.
PG. Oh, yeah.
See, this
Riley.
is live, everybody. This is live. So
Russ,
anyhow.
can you hear us? Can you hear us there? Yeah. No. Yeah, I can hear you.
You can hear us, Russ?
Yeah, I got you.
No, there he is.
Oh, Russ
you
sounds
just brought him on in,
glorious.
didn't you?
There's no bleed over. Yeah, well, I wanted to hear him. This is kind of like a little test.
It is
live,
a little test.
everybody. Live. Go share this right now. If y'all are wherever you're watching this from, Facebook, YouTube, go share it. We got Big Russ. If y'all didn't hear it on, well, no, that's on this week's show. Never mind. This is where it's going to get confusing. Blasi, tomorrow you will hear more about Big Russ. We're not going to show his video tonight. You'll see it. Yes, that's right. That's right.
Ooh, trouble.
We're bringing in Big Russ. Nobody knows who the hell Big Russ is. So, actually, Big Russ, I'm going to bring you back here in a second. Just chill out. I'm going to go get my son.
So what
We're
he's
going to
doing,
do this
he's
Omaha
going to
thing.
go get his son and show a little Omaha thing. Let his son do a little piece, and then we're
Sweet.
going to jump into it.
Omaha, love Omaha.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Look at Big Russ. I love this dude. Yeah, he's gonna be perfect. So we go to Omaha, Nebraska. We leave on a Saturday night. I believe. Yes, it was on a Saturday night. Riley has a soccer game at 8 o'clock. We finish that soccer game and we drive straight to Omaha, Nebraska. We get there at 11 a.m. LSU and Florida play game 2 at like noon or 1. So, yeah, I think it was at 1. So, needless to say, not a lot of sleep. We went straight from Baton Rouge, and then the rest is history. Watch this video, and we'll be back. You and Russ talk for a second while I'm getting Riley and I set up if it comes back to just y'all.
I'm going to make a couple adjustments with him.
Official Tigs and DVT are en route to Omaha, baby.
This was last year. This came last year.
Yeah, I can hear that. Move up. I can move up.
That was video, wasn't it? Yep. I guess Brantley's still go. Is Brantley coming back in here with us? Is he coming back in? Where is he? All right, Big Russ, so that was last year. They went to Omaha when LSU was out there. They went out there and went to the game. His son went with him, and they went on this whole journey out there, watched the game, then came back through, and then actually ended up stopping at some barbecue restaurants and stuff like that.
Oh,
so it was
yeah.
Like just this whole full adventure that they put on. So that's exactly what he's setting up here right here for his son who's going to come in. His son's never been on the show. We've got a couple of junior field correspondents.
Nice.
You know Hal?
Oh, I know Hal.
Oh, yeah. Hal's son, Murphy, has been on our show a few times. He's been our junior field correspondent. So he's been the first one that's actually been on the show. My son's got some camera work for us at a Justin Moore concert. Done a couple. They together cut something that hadn't been released yet. But Riley has not been on here, even though he's done some camera work as well. And so this is going to be Riley's debut right here. And here he is without
There
further
he
ado.
is.
Without any further ado, number one, can you hear us?
You sound like you're in the distance.
Oh.
I'm going to turn that thing on. The power button's a really awesome thing these days, you know?
You're right. See? You're exactly right.
Riley?
Now,
Now you sound good. Now you sound good.
Do I sound good?
You sound great. You sound great. Y'all both sound
Awesome.
good now.
Leave it
Well,
to his daddy.
Rode mics.
to
Those
do
Rode
all
mics.
this. Rode mics. So, yeah, wireless in here tonight, baby. Wireless. So, ladies and gentlemen, Riley Salter. This is my son. This is my main man. And I thought I wanted to kind of talk and ask a few questions to Riley and get his thoughts. What a video, number one, right? I mean, how fun was that? On the scale of like your top trips, Riles, that we've done, and we've done some pretty cool stuff. We've done some cool stuff here lately. Where does that one rank? And it's okay if it isn't number one.
It is my second favorite trip because I actually went to go see Messi with one of my good friends named Gael. And
Wow.
I
That
really
was,
can't.
That was at Airhead, right?
Yes.
Oh,
Yep.
cool.
Yes.
Yep.
It was awesome. It was
Dude, that's
great.
super cool. That's super cool. Yeah, that's how you put Messi right there on that same level. Like, I get it. You're talking about the greatest football, soccer player maybe ever, you know what I mean? Like right there in that conversation with 2 or 3 people. So that's super cool. Let me ask you this though, Riley. On that trip, what was the coolest part of that trip? I mean, obviously you're going to the game and all that other stuff, but like, what to you was the coolest part of that trip?
So actually, me and my dad went to go to the Omaha Zoo,
Ooh.
and
Yeah.
it was a very good experience. There
Yeah.
was
That
all
zoo
sorts
is
of animals.
legit. I mean, it's as legit as it gets, honestly.
There was a bunch of animals everywhere. It was crazy.
What was the coolest part of the zoo? Let's drill down into that because I love a good
Yeah,
zoo.
drill
So-
on in.
I
On
love a
the
good zoo.
inside, there was a little place you could go inside, and they had bones of all sorts of animals.
Oh wow.
And they even in the middle they had a place with, I think it was like, it was snakes.
They did have snakes.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, where
Reptile
it was like the desert and the dry heat,
Yeah.
and then that was in that dome deal.
Yes,
That was
yeah.
in that
Wow.
dome deal. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. That's
Yeah, that place. What about the thing I was most proud of Riley for on that day? Whenever we went to the zoo, was they have like a gondola. Isn't that what you call that thing that goes
Yeah.
like over a mountain or
Yeah.
goes over a big ravine or whatever? He's not the fondest in the world of heights, so he jumped on that sucker. And we went over. I'm not gonna lie, I have no pictures of that or no video. The phone was in my pocket. I was freaking out the whole time. I was wearing I felt my shoes were gonna fall off, and he was wearing Crocs. I was like, we can't lose his shoes. Didn't have a backup pair. Just kind of like.
Were you
woof,
like in a chairlift, like a ski
chairlift? That's it. Not a
Yes.
gondola. Chairlift.
Chairlift like at ski resorts.
Correct.
I have to
Exactly.
make my kids even
exactly.
pull down the bar these days when we go skiing. And I'm still a fan of the bar, just in case. You know what I mean? They don't even want to pull the bar down. I'm like, hey guys, I want to get to the top of the mountain and ski again too, but let's just pull that bar down. Let's just all be cool here.
That's all it had. It had the bar. I mean, at least it had the
freaked
bar,
out,
but he did fine. I, on the other hand, played it cool, but I was kind of like freaking out inside. We get to the other end, you could get off, but neither one of us, I was fine to get off, go walk 4 damn miles to go to the other side of the park, but he didn't. So I figured he was going to. He didn't, so I was kind of jacked about that. But yeah, that was fun, dude.
That's cool.
That zoo's awesome. It is
That's
huge.
cool, man.
It is,
I love a good zoo. That's why I always loved in Tampa. I love to go Busch Gardens versus going to
Oh,
Disney.
that's one of the best there is.
It's like a zoo blended with a theme park, dude. And there's nothing else like it on earth, in my opinion. I think it's shaded and it's fun. You got great roller coasters, Then you got all these unbelievable animals that you can go experience this whole zoo side of stuff. It's the best of both worlds. Yeah, so.
Gotta
big
love a
shout out to
great
Busch
zoo.
Gardens. Oh, dude, nothing like a zoo. Nothing
My
like a
favorite
zoo.
part. I love a
Big
zoo.
Russ. Big Russ looks like he could do the morning zoo. Is what Big Russ looks like.
Oh,
Like,
he
he's
could-
ready
You are
for the
correct.
mornings. I knew I was. I knew I was. Well, Riley, I got a
John
couple.
Goodman. Go ahead.
That's exactly right.
Yep.
What was there any surprises or anything that you had in Omaha? Like, what surprised you? You'd never been to Nebraska, Iowa, or really anywhere up into the Midwest. Anything that surprised you?
Well, it surprised me really how hot it was.
Hot.
It's hot.
It was hot, but I mean, it was kind of. But you know what surprised me was
What?
how windy it was for that first game.
Oh.
When LSU and Florida played, that first game was like that wind was blowing 35, 40 miles an hour.
Oh, wow.
I mean, literally,
Yeah.
possibly more, and gusting maybe to 50. And one of the Florida players hit what was just a routine pop up to like just a little bit past third base. All right, typically.
Yeah.
He popped it up. I turned around to talk to whoever I was hanging around, and I just thought it was routine. That ball carried and ended up being a home run because of the wind.
That wind just
that
carried
mu-
that
that
thing out of
50
there.
mile an hour wind will push a baseball.
Oh, yeah,
Unbelievable.
heck yeah, it will.
But what was great, I mean, Florida
push a lot of
won
balls.
23-7 or something, like some crazy, whatever. But what was nuts is there weren't that many home runs that day. Like you would think that
You'd think it would
they
just
would just
blast
be
them out. Yeah.
That ball would
blasting.
carry and that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it would, but nobody could get it up. It was crazy.
No
It was
backspin.
no backspin. No backspin. But yeah, man, that was one of the things that surprised me was just the wind. I've never seen a baseball game at any level in that kind of wind
That's
before.
crazy.
It was, yeah,
That's
it was
crazy.
pretty crazy. Did you meet anyone interesting or make any new friends or anything while you were there? We weren't there long.
So some friends I made was I met Mr. Tommy, Mr. J, Mr. Rack, Mr. Brent,
Yeah.
Mr. Kate, and at the
Keep talking. They can hear you. They just can't see us. There we go.
That's his
Okay.
normal camera. He makes fun
And
of me, but
they
his
met us
camera
at-
always goes down.
Yeah, it does on me.
Keep going.
We were in we were in Iowa, the campground where we stayed at that camp, where that picture was in the video.
yes.
Yeah, it was some campground in Iowa. I have no idea the name of the town, but it was just right across the river. I can't remember the river either, to be honest with you. Who cares? I didn't do
Some
any
water,
research.
there was some
Yeah, I
town,
made that
and
video.
And a
that's
few trees.
The rest is off the
Somewhere,
cuff.
yeah, just out there.
That
middle,
happened,
just
yes.
middle America. Yeah.
Middle America, literally.
That's it.
But what a cool campground. He did make some friends there. That's kind of what you're talking
That's cool,
about.
man.
They had like a
And-
playground and whatever.
And
Yeah, that's
we went back to the hotel where the players were staying, and I actually got to meet Tommy Tanks.
Oh yeah.
And
Did you
really?
really?
He did.
He's awesome.
Dude.
He's great. He's my favorite player.
That's a great
Besides Trey
experience.
Morgan.
That is
was.
so cool. That is so cool, man. I saw that. Was that the SEC tournament?
Tommy
that
Tanks.
was dressed up just like him. What game was that? I saw earlier, like a month ago. Some kid was in the stands. looked just
Oh
like
yeah,
him.
yeah. Yep,
That's so
I know
cool.
it. Yep.
That's awesome,
Yeah.
man. That's
Look,
cool,
our
bro.
our friend Clay Corley says permanent segment on the pod, the life of Riley.
The life
Boom.
of Riley.
Boom. What also cool. Remember, we're sitting there, championship day, Monday, championship game, and we're there probably an hour before first pitch, and I look down, and who is there but Clay freaking Corley, who's chimed in the chat here. He's from Florine, and heck of a dude.
That's
I'm not
awesome,
going.
dude.
I won't sell you out tonight, Clay. But amazing dude, and that just made me feel. I knew for a fact we were going to win that game because I saw Clay down there that night. Like, I had no doubts in my mind. I told him that after the game.
This is happening.
It was like, this is happening. I was so nervous, Blasi. My experience in Omaha, so I did the same kind of deal, but with my daughter when she was 12 or 11 or 12, 13, she may have been 14, whatever. LSU played Florida, 2017, lost the first 2 games. That was it. Bam, Florida won the national championship. We did the same trip. We rolled. We didn't, it wasn't as late at night, and we didn't have to gun it like we did, but it was still pretty fast and furious. Did the same deal, went there and saw them lose. So this was a redemption trip for me in many, many ways. And then after that first day
man, I know all about those redemption trips. Yeah, that's awesome,
sure.
Dude. That's a once-in-a-lifetime deal there for you, Riley. I mean, it may happen again, but like right now, dude, that's locked and loaded. Like something you should never, ever, ever forget. That's so cool.
Never will.
Yeah, that's awesome, buddy. That's awesome.
Well, look, Patrick McGuire, Riley asked, let's hear about Riley's summer plans. So tell him what are you up to this summer, Riles?
I'm mainly hanging out with a lot of my friends that live near me, and that
chat's distracting, isn't it?
Yes.
See, and they can't see it, Riley, so they have no idea. Yeah. My daughter says 14. Come on, get it right, Dad. I said 14. It was like 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah.
But mainly, my friend, he plays football, and I'm starting to play football too.
Yep, Riley starts football camp starting coming up in July. Football camp.
Gotta get those 2-a-days.
And actually today, I asked my friend, his name is Benjamin. I call him Benji.
Shut up, Benji.
I asked him what's the formation of tackling, and he just didn't say anything. He dragged me by my shirt, threw me outside, and he taught me like the formation of how to tackle, and I think I'm ready for summer camp. So.
Oh, I like it, man. You need to go
head up, hit with head up.
And this guy knows what he's talking about. He played football at Utah.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Oh, yeah. He's a Ute, baby. He's a Ute. That's
Utah
Big Russ.
Yeah.
Big Utes.
Who was your head coach out there?
What was it? The guy that won the Super Bowl with the New York Giants? Tom Coughlin. Yeah.
Oh, wow. That was your coach?
Yeah. That was my coach. Wow. And we had Scott Mitchell as our quarterback.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. And we were horrible. We sucked.
What'd you play, Big Russ? What was your position?
I was a pulling guard.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I think Riles, I don't know. It's going to be fun to see what where they put him, if they put him on the offense or defensive line. They'll know what to do with him, but the boy has size. Don't let him fool you. He's been hitting the gym now for the last couple of weeks too, hitting some weights, hitting some cardio. Good. Dude's getting ready. He's getting in shape. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes,
Guns.
He's bringing it. He's bringing it.
Hey, listen, Brantley, did you see, and I think this was from the Patriots where they inducted Brady into the Hall of Fame or whatever for the Patriots. Have you seen that speech? Isn't that what that speech is from? I just saw like yesterday on Twitter or this morning.
I think I've seen what you're talking about, but I have not seen it, no.
You need to, listen, go find that speech. You need to, like Riley, you need to listen to this. Like listen to the words of what he's saying, what he's talking about. This is everything, dude. This is the greatest player ever, and just listen to what he's talking. He's talking about being your age. He's talking about his buddies are at the beach or at a pool party and they're playing, and he's out there doing 2-a-days. He's sweating, he's grinding. People are bigger, faster, stronger. He's nowhere near where he should be, but he just kept going, and that's how he became the greatest ever. That's a great speech. That's a great speech. I made my son listen to it this morning, so yeah.
We'll play that. You getting tired on us, Riles?
No.
It's all right, dude. I just got one more question for you, and we're gonna visit with Big Russ. I got to know more about Big Russ.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, we're getting in it. Riley, don't watch when you go back inside the house. Don't watch the show moving forward, okay? But I got to ask one thing. College World Series starts tomorrow. We know who all is playing in it. You got North Carolina, who beat LSU. You've got Virginia. You got the number 1 seed in Tennessee. You got the Florida State Seminoles, who made a heck of a turnaround from last year, not even making the tournament. You've got Kentucky, who has had a really good year. Small ball, brilliant with the small ball, and I like their coach a lot. NC State, Texas A&M, and Florida back again. They worked their way back in there. Who do you think's going to win it all, buddy?
I think that Tennessee will win it.
All right. I mean, that's not a bad pick. They are the favorite, and it could be their year. They've been really good for several years. They've gotten really close, but they haven't been able to.
I like their coach.
I don't like their coach. I can't stand that prick. But but they have a great program, and they're definitely.
No, I like him. I like.
He's a good coach. He is a good coach. I'll give him that.
Yeah, he is a good coach. I like the speech he gave the other day. I should say that.
That's now he did soften my heart a tinge, but yeah, no love lost for Tony in my world.
I get it.
But that's okay. That's okay. What about you, Blasi? Who do you think's going to win it all?
I have no idea.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Perfect.
Pick
a team. Pick one of the 8s.
Yeah, I'll take. You know what? Just to 8 skate and donate, I'll take the Florida Gators.
All right, I like it. I like it. Actually, that's kind of who I'm going with too. That's what I told you. I told you, Paul. I told you, Gator people, you're going to maybe like me in a minute. I don't want this. It goes against every grain and bone in my body. But they have the experience. They have the best player that's currently playing in college baseball. He can pitch. He can hit. They have all of that experience. They've been there. They've done that. And I think that experience pays off. They're hot. They're the hottest team in baseball right now. So I think that's a good pick. Big Russ, who you got?
I'm going to go with Kentucky.
All right, I like it. See if some small ball can win this one.
I believe in small ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Well, that's fun, dude. Riley, it's been fun visiting with you, man. Let's let Big Russ, let's let Blasi truly introduce Big Russ here. We're gonna get my mics back straight, and I'll hop back in with you boys here in a second.
All right, boys, that sounds good. I'm gonna give Russ a little introduction here. So, Riley, thank you, buddy. Thank you for coming in with us. Enjoyed everything that you brought tonight. Yeah, hey, listen, I can't wait to see what's next from you. I need you to start thinking, like, bring something. Think of something original you can bring, some original content that you can bring to the show. Same thing I'm telling Murphy, same thing I'm telling Hill, same thing I'm telling Noah. Bring something. Just think of something, and then we'll entertain it.
Just think of something.
We're pretty
absolutely.
We're loosey-goosey.
The life of Riley, man. The life of Riley. Clay hit it. He hit the nail on the head. The life of Riley.
I like it.
I love it.
Bye, y'all.
All right. See you, buddy.
All right.
Nice to see you, buddy.
I'll be back in a few.
All right. We'll see you in a few. All right. So, all right, folks, sitting here with us tonight. This is my buddy. This is Russ. Russ Aston. Is that
Aston. Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes.
Yes, sir. I want to make sure. Just Big Russ is what we call him around here. Big Russ right here at Props. There's Big Russ and there's Big Little Russ. There's this other guy. He's a younger Russ, probably late 20s. He's a big old boy. I mean, big old boy, probably 6'4".
Yeah, he's a big boy.
He's a big guy, but he is a small guy around Big Russ. So we call him Big Little Russ, and then this is Big Russ. So we've been hanging out in here. We had the crawfish boil the other night, and we're over there having a big time, just cutting it up, eating some crawfish and talking. And I was like, man,
delicious.
Wasn't it good though? Not because I cooked it. It was just because it turned out good. Because
they were perfect. They were fantastic.
That fourth batch was where it's at, wasn't it? That last one. That's when
my favorite.
We threw the heat at that last batch, man. Like, I mean, all the other batches were great, and they were hot. They wasn't like they were mild. They were really good flavor. But that last batch, we were like, all right, let's put the women and children to bed. Let's level down right here, and we did. So, no, it was fun. We had a huge time the other night. But I will say at the end of it, I was like, dude, come on the podcast, dude. Like, well, why wouldn't you? Like, I'm sitting here at Props. You're always up here. This dude is just an absolute character. But he actually has a real job. He doesn't just come up here and hang out at Props with me. He does. He works. He builds the fancy houses down there. So, like, all right, so
Yes.
I'm right here in Walton County. We're in North Walton, just on the north side of the bay, and then South Walton down there on 30A, on the fancy part of it, especially on the east side of it. Down
East
there.
End.
Yeah, down near Rosemary, Alice Beach. He's down there building those Alice Beach houses.
Yes,
every day.
sir.
What's your average, I was asking this the other night, it kind of blew my mind, average selling price of a house that you built?
It's about 14 million.
He said that with a straight face the other night too. I was like, that is nuts, man.
Yeah.
$14 million average house that he builds down there is what it sells for. That's crazy town. But yeah, he's just a good old boy though, just like all of us, you know. So he's from Utah originally.
Yes,
right?
sir. Yes, sir.
Grew up in Utah, played football at Utah.
Yes, sir.
Tell us a little bit about your upbringing a little bit.
I was born and raised in Salt Lake City, Utah, a little town called Holiday. It's no longer a little town. I played football at Olympus High School.
Yeah.
And I was actually in high school, I played defense. And my senior year, the starting guard got hurt. And so I started playing guard, and that's where it all came about. And then University of Utah, commuter school. I mean, I wouldn't fit the mold anymore of that to fit in the mold, but I was, lucky enough to have that opportunity to go out there, and I got injured, got hurt, but it was a good time.
No, that's cool, brother. So how long you been in Florida?
I moved here in 2001.
That's the same time I moved here. That's the exact same time I moved here.
I moved here September 7th of 2001, had contracts all signed up, ready to go. And then September 11th happened, and had to dig back in, and actually went out and hung sheetrock. I did everything, because I've always been in the construction field, and had to dig through it. But 6 months later, we got our contracts back up, and off we went.
That was it, man. No, that's awesome. And so, yeah, I moved here in 2001. I moved to Destin to begin with. I was in Destin for probably 8 months, and then found a house out here in Blue Mountain Beach and bought a house out here.
Yeah.
Like in 02, 03. And so anyway, I was out here for a while, and I've been here in Freeport, then back down there, then back in Freeport. So I've been back and forth in this whole area. So
I love Freeport. Love it.
Dude, I do too. I absolutely love it here. And Brantley, my guy here at Baton Rouge, he used to live in Hammock Bay. He lived in Symphony.
I did.
So,
okay. Yeah.
That's where we met. This was back in 2008 when I moved in here. He was already here. He just moved in. We were the first probably 300 or 400 people in the whole neighborhood.
Oh yeah. Back then when they just put the number of people on the front sign.
That sign was numbering.
How many people? There wasn't 50 people that lived in Symphony.
Oh yeah, whenever it was very, and all 50 of us would go hang out at the clubhouse. That's when the clubhouse, there was no brewery here. The clubhouse, we had full run of that place. Like it was open 24 hours a day. We would be up there 2 or 3 in the morning, like sometimes just getting there, because we'd start a party at 3 a.m. watching the British Open or whatever.
Oh,
and all this other stuff going. Or we'd be there from the night before till 2 or 3. But like we had full, carte blanche, like anything we want to do.
Open
Now
access.
there's all these hours. It ends at it closes at 10, and
you didn't have the security police kicking you out back then.
Yeah, I think you need to get out of the pool. Really? I don't know if I said that in my Hal Laird voice, but yeah. Anyway.
That was a Hal Laird.
So you know Hal as well, Big Russ?
Oh, I've known
How would
Hal
you not
forever.
know the most polarizing figure in Walton County?
I know Hal well. Yeah, I bought a lot of lumber from him.
There you go. Okay. All right. I hear that, dude.
Oh, yeah. They get in. They sling a lot of windows and doors through him down there.
Okay. Big Russ, I apologize. I missed the little bit of the beginning. What do you do? What is your occupation if you're buying wood? I used to sell wood. I used to live here, and that was what we did.
I'm a general contractor. I own
Okay.
Coast Builders, K-O-A-S-T. Interesting name. My partner's last name is Kolovich. My last name's Aston, so K-O-A-S-T.
Got it.
There we go. We moved here from Utah in 2001.
Okay.
And we build an Alice Beach right now.
I knew this. This is correct, but it drops on the show tomorrow.
Oh, shoot. Sorry.
This is what JR was talking about.
You got to watch Brantley. Yeah. That's exactly what JR was talking about. Dang it.
Yeah. It's too much.
I can't
It's
keep
just
up with
too
it. I
much.
don't know what
The
we
shows
talked
are
about. I don't
running
know what we
together,
talked about
everybody.
the other day that's dropping tomorrow versus about what we're talking tonight. And I'm kind of just done trying to pretend I'm playing some game. And
I'm done too.
Whatever.
I'm done.
Dude. Like,
I'm done.
There it is.
I'm
We
done,
talked
Big
about it.
Russ.
It's there. Yeah.
There you go.
It's there.
You know
You'll
my
hear it
story.
tomorrow. Listen to Tigs Bits. We talk about Big Russ. Big Russ is a feature in the show.
Oh,
We're a
no.
little ahead of the, it's a preview, though. This is, in a sense, it's a preview show. Hey,
It's a preview.
Guys, come on, man. You did the preview. That's my howl. That's all I got.
Oh, man.
That's my on-the-spot howl. It's nowhere nearly.
Oh, Big
as
Russ
good
and
as
I'll
yours.
get up here and start cutting up, man, at the bar. It's just like, it's like two children. You know what I mean? Just back and forth, talking about this. Next thing you know, we're singing, what was that song? My name is Luca. I mean, I don't even sing while we're
Oh,
singing
man.
that song. Like, we're singing the whole song. It's like, how do we end up singing this song at the bar? Like, this is so weird.
That's a song that I think, Big Russ, you may agree, that's a song that hasn't been covered, kind of like Fast Car. It's about time.
Yeah.
My name is
I
Luca
think so.
would be. That's a song that probably should be covered here pretty
I
soon.
think Luke Combs should do it.
Why not?
Oh, wow.
There's
That's
the
a whole different
answer.
sound, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, he did the other one, so why not?
You're exactly right. Good
Ladies
call.
and gentlemen, we have a very important announcement to make. John Kostecka is in the house, and he
Kostecka,
loves seeing
man.
Blasi at
Kostecka.
Props Brewery.
Gotta get this right. You gotta get it
Damn
right.
it, I missed it again.
Kostecka.
Kostecka. Shit.
Kostecka.
John, I'm sorry.
Kostinka.
Blame it on me
There
and
we go.
Tiggs.
John Kostecka.
This is
It's probably Kostecka. Probably Bubba's been saying it wrong for 2 years.
John, are we saying it wrong? Just let us know.
I think it's Kostecka based on Bubba.
John Kostecka's in the house.
Funny come back.
Hopefully that made up for
Yeah,
it.
Brantley, you're right. It's actually Kostecka.
Shit.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Find out in the feed. We'll find out in the feed.
the house. We got it covered both ways.
Which is like me.
Tammy Salter, my wife, says I'm still
Uh-oh.
watching, Dad. Let's not get weird.
I'm not getting weird, I'm all good.
Not you, Big Russ.
Nah,
No.
it's Tammy.
I think Riley is logged into to Tammy's account, but it's all good, buddy. It's all good. Watch if you want to.
Watch if you want to. Learn as you will.
Learn as you will. It won't be anything you didn't hear on that road trip to freaking Omaha. That
Oh,
is for
Lord.
sure, with Uncle Bob and Tiggy Pops.
You know, it's funny.
Colorful.
No, I bet it was
Colorful.
super colorful. The other night, you sent, and I forgot. I didn't forget, but you sent that tweet out.
I'm right.
Oh, wow, it's so Kostecka. So Bubba's been saying it wrong the whole time. Bubba's been saying it wrong?
Glad we got to the bottom of this.
Unbelievable. You said, like,
Breaking
see, why did I
news.
believe in Bubba so much? You'd think you would have had that. So it's Kostecka.
That's what I thought it should be. But
Unbelievable.
either way, I like it either way. So
It's good.
now I don't
either
know
way.
what the hell way I said it.
I forget.
Now I'm
too.
so
I'm
confused.
lost.
It's just,
I'm
John,
so
I'm never going to
confused.
get your name right, so just
Kostecka.
live with it.
Well, it's just
I
like
think
me.
this is what's happened to Bubba. This is where the Tigs and Bigs, the Bigs and Tigs. This is where they come in. This is where the Tigs and Bigs come in. I know you. Money, get these guys. I'm watching these guys.
Just get the merch, but
He
if
said he
they
was
ask for a
watching
ring,
us.
they're not getting a ring. If it's pre-order, if it's a ring, or if it's shoes, they're not getting anything. Yeah, of course they go get a ring, but they better not ask for a ring. They ask for a ring, they're out of the show.
Pride, passion, and patience. Loud. All right.
Oh,
yeah,
my
man.
God, so good.
Sorry,
So,
Big Russ. This is
Hey, I love it.
this is what happens when it's just a Blasi
you-
and
you
Tiggy
can't scare
show. It
him
goes
off.
back to the old Florida
that's what
days. The
Big Russ
thing will
needs, though,
just
is a cold beer.
we will derail this sucker.
I need a cold beer. Someone's
do.
got to
You
order
need to
me
go.
a beer.
Somebody bring this man a beer if y'all are watching this live at Props.
I'm not going
John
to glass
says no
before. It's like nobody
problem. He's
knows
had
I'm
this
here.
issue his whole life. I figure you have. Look, my name's Brantley. No one has ever gotten that right. It never is ever right. So
It happens.
it doesn't bother me at all.
Bentley?
It never has. Like, just don't call me
is
late
it
for dinner.
Bentley?
That's all I say.
No,
Brantley.
don't call
I
me
have
late
got-
for dinner either.
Exactly. I had a guy called me Brantley one time. That's what he is. But
Bubba
I don't
was
know
calling
how.
you Bentley?
I don't know how you massacre Brantley to Brantley. Hey, Blantley. Who the hell would name their kid Blantley? I've still never heard of a Blantley, but if there's one out there, apologies. Your name sucks.
What a loser.
Get yourself out of this. You should change your name like Bubba did. You know,
Exactly.
Of the Love Sponge. Exactly. So anyhow, Big Russ, we've kind of gone off the rails here. So you're a general contractor.
Yes, sir.
Let me bring this thing back in.
Wow.
just like
You're
the
railing it
pros
back
that we
in.
are, like the pros that we are. So you're a general contractor. I do recall, and this will be exposed on the show tomorrow on the
Yes,
Bubba
sir.
show. But
Let me go get him a beer. This guy cannot.
go get
do
him a
this
beer.
without
Let me talk to Big Russ for a second. Big
You
Russ,
want my cup? Dos Pilotos.
So Blasi mentioned that there is your houses that you are a general contractor for. These things aren't cheap
No.
at all. Like,
No.
what is your minimum number? I want to see how accurate we are on our podcast tomorrow.
Well, they're selling for about 14 million. My clients are selling them. I build. I don't spec build. The clients hire the architect and we build them. The average cost per square foot to build right now is about $1,300 a square foot. Construction cost. So these people they're making great money on the flip. I've had a few of them flip, but their incredible structure is what I really love about it. They're challenging. They're solid concrete, and
oh wow,
we
so they
build
can
a beautiful home.
withstand anything that can be thrown their way.
Yes, and the houses we build are actually certified, fortified is a requirement, which is above and beyond the standard for Miami-Dade. So these houses are solid concrete with concrete roofs, and they could withstand anything. I would sit in any one of my houses during Category 5.
There you go, and feel comfortable.
And feel comfortably safe.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it's designed for. Isn't it amazing how the building codes and all that stuff, because it was
Oh, yeah.
15 years ago or so whenever
Yes.
I lived there in Santa Rosa Beach, and well, I lived in Hammock Bay in Freeport, but
Yeah.
I worked in Santa Rosa Beach. Obviously, a lot of the wood and stuff that we sold a lot to general contractors.
Yes,
or
sir.
to the people who were building the cabinets or whatever.
Yeah.
So, yes. And a lot of that stuff went into those beach homes. Of course, the 2008, you know,
We all went
need
through
I
that
say
hell.
more?
Oh, buddy.
Opportunities happened for a lot of folks too, but then
Yeah.
it also crushed people as well.
It crushed a lot of people. We were very lucky to stay alive during that whole recession, and it lasted a lot longer than we thought it would.
Yeah.
But we were able to keep our core employees and all the way through, and we ended up being blessed by actually having the opportunity to keep going and going strong. And right now, the hard work is paying off, is what it is.
That's
Build
amazing.
quality, just build all the good stuff.
I love how much better this show just keeps getting with the technology, and that we're able to do this, the wireless mics, like everything's rocked and rolled tonight for the most part. It's been unbelievable. You didn't miss much, Blasi?
Look how long my arms are, dude. Like, look at these things. It's ridiculous.
That's that wingspan.
Unbelievable.
That's that wingspan.
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 He's got that wingspan, but yeah, there's no bleeding over the mics. Y'all both
really?
sound
Does it sound okay?
fantastic.
Yeah, I've been
dude.
trying-
Yeah, no, I
I've
mean,
been trying to
y'all
stay real tight
let
in
us
here,
know
just
in the
talk.
chat if
I
I'm hearing this whole
in there and
wrong.
starts, he moves his mic around.
You're just
Hey,
how you doing?
You know what I've been thinking around it. I mean, he'll get to eating that thing, won't he? It's like, he's really working that mic.
You can get up in these things.
You really
That's the
can.
beauty. I mean,
Maybe I should
they're
start
designed
chasing
to
my mic
get up
around
the
like
hell
that.
up in them.
But anyway, what I was trying to say was,
Yeah,
Hey, listen,
I had to put on the good headphones. I can finally hear y'all really well.
oh, that's good. Yeah, I just have to in the earbuds so I can actually hear myself talk. I got this problem. I did that so he wouldn't hear this double voice because my voice comes out before it comes through there, and that just really messes with you. So I tightened him down with I think you got the good ones on. Yeah, he's got the good ones on. And so
It feels
Yeah,
good.
that's
feels good. It's tight,
Very
man. It gets a little
important.
sweaty in there. But
Yeah, my glasses are fogging up, but it's all right.
Hey, I bet there's not any air moving in that room, is there, Blasi?
not a lot.
No,
Not a
I
lot.
didn't figure there was. I see fans and stuff but I mean that's where they brew the beer. Typically, it smells like beer in there, I would imagine.
Yeah, but today
And,
they haven't brewed in like a week, so it's down. It's down a lot. Usually, when they have this mash tank going, they get through doing that, and they brew over here and they cook it in the kettle. I think is what they call it. It's a strong, smell of all that.
All the good stuff.
barley. Yeah, I can't wait. When is that? When is that date? Isn't it July 13th? Or July 13th, I believe. Is
Yeah, we
when
gotta
they're
do
having
the
the
thing.
wrestling event there.
Yeah, dude. Hey, speaking of, real quick,
Business meeting live.
Are you gonna get your butt over here? Get your
Yeah,
ass over
that's
here,
what I'm
dude. Let's
planning
do this
on
damn
coming.
cornhole toss. Let's break a world record. I got this trophy that's just collecting
what I'm
dust. I
planning on
dusted it this
coming.
morning. I got out there, little feather duster because it's just sitting around. We got
I
to
think
break
we
a
should
cornhole
invite
record.
everybody
Russ,
that's listening.
Cornhole record, huh?
World record,
Cornhole
longest
world
cornhole
record.
toss. We're going to break it on a live stream. I already got the trophy made for 90 feet. I just got to get people here to show up and break it. You going to break it?
I'll try.
Damn right you will.
I'll
Yes,
give it a
yeah,
shot.
Big Russ is gonna give it a chunk. Y'all, you want to see Big Russ give this a chunk.
Oh, you damn
Rainey
right.
says that that you need to see the house that she's building. It's not 14 mil, but it's pretty pimp, I believe, is what
Ooh.
she's meaning to
Well,
say.
where's
So-
that house at? I want to see.
Yeah, Rainey, where's this at? I believe
Yeah,
Rainey
talk to
is
us,
in
Rainey.
Oklahoma. So
Oh, dang, that's
yeah,
nice.
Tornado strong.
and I believe she's a realtor too. So I could be wrong. I'm piecing it together from what I
I'm
know.
slowly working with Big Russ. We're gonna keep working, right? And I can get with his construction company and get some sort of a deal, like Bubba gets on these Provost big pimp ass tour buses. That I can get a studio down there in Alice Beach that I can use from time to time.
Oh, yeah.
Just one of his extra houses. You know what I mean? Like those mini.
Yeah,
that he built.
buddy.
Yeah.
I got one we can do it in anytime we want.
Oh, there it
There
is.
you go.
Look at there. Ask and you shall receive.
He
Huh?
said that didn't take long.
That didn't take long at all.
That's what I'm talking about. Yes.
We might
I-
raid the liquor closet while we're there.
Oh.
I got road
Well,
mics, and we can add another one, dude. That's the thing. You can keep pairing them suckers. We can just add all we need. Yeah, dude. That'd be fun.
Hey, I
That'd be
can't
fun.
wait.
The
Listen,
road show. So July 13th, everybody in
13th.
chat, get to Freeport, Florida. There is some wrestling event.
Wrestling.
I'm not sure. We will have Nathan back on to
flying wrestling, dude. They
high
get
flying
after it.
wrestling, world record cornhole toss, some kind of a live show with yours truly, Blasi, the one man posse. Hopefully the handler can make it. Riley will be there. Murph's going to be in the house. Hell will be in the house. Who else?
Noah's here.
We may
Yeah,
get
we
an
got 'em
Amanda
all.
debut. I think
Amanda,
everybody
yeah,
would
she's
like
out
to
here
see
tonight.
that.
Yep.
The 13th of July?
Isn't that what
I
it
think
is?
so. I think it's somewhere. It's
that's right.
13th or 16th. One of them dates.
One of the two. So
That'd
sometime,
be great.
Yeah.
More information will be coming. We will be sending more out as that.
But it is right in there,
So
and they're going to be doing. Yeah, they're going to do wrestling. They're going to put a wrestling ring out here. Do you know?
Under
that?
the plane?
Under the
the
plane.
captain wants to wrestle. He wants to
Wow.
wrestle.
Out of Pensacola.
Come on,
this
Captain.
crew.
I got a
they're
feeling
coming
they
in.
could work it in. I got a feeling we could work
They,
you in like
maybe we-
Lummy.
Yeah, we.
I want to
Lummy up
wrestle
here.
too. I don't want to wrestle. I just want to,
I want to be like the promoter. I want to get out. I want.
Yeah, I wanna be a Paul
smack. I want to bring a
Heyman or-
guy out, talk smack about somebody else, just really lay it down. You know what I mean? Like get the
Talk
crowd going.
some serious shit.
No, some straight serious shit. You know what I mean?
I'm willing to be like, these are the podcast guys, and we're holding this mic. Like we're over there, and I'm
Tigs
just throwing
Bits
this out there
Wrestling
right now. We're
Promotions
throwing
If
this,
they if they donate
throwing this
enough of money
Donahue
to
on their
charity,
ass.
I'll do it.
we're going to hit them with this Donahue, and then I want to be interviewing somebody, and then we're just doing this whole thing, and then bam, here comes a damn chair and whacks me in the head and just knocks me out.
Look at this
That
guy.
would be.
This dude's
Oh,
Let
they're-
me do it.
It's,
Let me
Gary,
go.
look how
Oh,
big.
man.
Both these guys are big. This dude right here is huge. How tall are you, Gary? He's like what 6'9"?
6'9". Yeah.
He's mon-
Oh,
he's
yeah,
huge
6'9".
human beings around here. I don't understand it. Like I feel like a midget hanging out with them. But anyway,
Hey,
No big deal.
that
so
is
Russ
that's
did
an
this.
advantage on the cornhole toss.
it is an advantage.
That
He can
size.
just reach out and just drop it in.
I'm going to tell you right now, I can't. I don't
do
think
that.
my
Like, look at
shoulder
this, look
will
at stretch
allow
that
me to
arm.
make more than 20 throws. I don't think I can hit more than 20 before I'm like, eh.
Oh, you think that's going to wear you down, huh?
I think
Yeah.
20. I think
I'm
20,
gonna throw a
25
few
is about
times.
all
I
I
don't
got
care
in
that
me.
I break. I just want somebody to break
I hit
it. I want
10 the
somebody
other
from here to
day,
break it.
and-
I'd rather it be somebody else. If I need to go break it myself, I will.
Damn.
Yeah, you
Captain
might as well.
Creamsicle's 6'9", 300. Is
Good
that
God, it's
Good
just-
Lord.
Good Lord.
Respect.
Unbelievable.
Respect this man. I already did. But holy shit. Wow.
Hey,
Okay.
listen, so I'm going to make something official, then I'm going to move back to something I want to talk about. So we talked about last week, or maybe I just talked about it on the podcast. I don't
Very
even know.
possible.
Anyway, whatever. But I said I was 98% sure I'm going down to the Tampa Tarpons game for the Bubba Army night. But I'm 100%. I even booked my room today now.
Oh,
Got
you
this little place
tweeted it.
on the water.
That's what made it official to me. I think
I did.
today
Okay,
or
did I
yesterday
tweet
you
it? See, I
tweeted that.
gotta
Yeah, I
do
think you
that.
told
Yes,
Bubba you were
I guess
coming. You were on the way.
100% locked and loaded.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, dude, I can't wait. It's going to be so fun. So, speaking of that, that's what reminded me of that Captain Creamsicle. I was there last year. It's just like all these Bubba. There's a bunch of big dudes in Bubba Army, man. Like, I was
Don't
literally
mess with the
every
Bubba
dude I
Army.
talked to, like, I was way smaller than them. Like, you know, they were super nice and cool, but I was just like, God, I felt like I was back in long drive competitions or something. It was like, these are just big human beings, man. I mean,
Is
you
that
know,
this
Lummy
week?
and-
Have we already released that show? I can't remember.
I can't
I know I
remember.
made a video, but then I'm like, shit, was this video? So have we released this show yet? It's
Big buck,
starting
all
to
these
become an
people,
issue.
man.
And I keep up with this stuff. Like, I have a good system, but it's starting to run together, Big Russ.
It happens, man. That's how we roll.
It does
It does.
happen.
Oh, the captain's going to buy you some beers whenever you get there.
Oh,
Please do. Please
Appreciate it.
buy.
Appreciate it. I can't wait to see all these folks, man. This is great. I'm excited.
I'm hoping. I hope that nothing happens. We continue to just keep moving positive and forward with the Bubba Army, and we make it to BARP. I feel good about it.
I do
feel
too. We
good.
got to stay
I feel
consistent.
good that we're going
Anything
to
could
stay in
happen,
the good
though.
graces with Bubba.
I just think anything could happen though. You know, what I mean?
Anything
Like,
could happen. I'm
anything's
prepared for that
possible.
too.
We're not purposely drawing attention to us in a negative way. We're not.
No.
There's nothing we're doing that would purposely derail us from that, but you never know. You
I
never
think
know.
what we've
And
done
I'm
is
okay
we back.
with that. You know, if somehow
I'm
it did
totally fine
derail,
with it.
I'd be like, you know what, guys, like, hey, you know, it's been a fun run, and I still
Been a great
hey,
run.
Love,
The
love
podcast
Army. I'll still
continues,
listen to the show, and then, you know,
Yeah,
but I
I
don't
mean-
see us going, you know, something crazy. I just don't see that. I don't
Nah,
see it,
I don't either.
but I'm not too like arrogant to think it can't happen.
Not at all. Not at all. I mean, I've already just seen things. Like, we've made it further than I thought we would. Honestly, I think we've done 7 shows now. That's incredible. We made it 7 weeks in the Bubba Army universe. We made it 7 damn
Yeah.
weeks. That's commendable.
On the
in
radar,
some
but
form or
under the
fashion.
radar. It's kind of like where I like to fly anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
I want to be there, but I don't want to be like the feature, like, you know, problem.
Seth sent us our
feature.
numbers this week,
yeah.
Blasi.
And numbers are good. I'm liking the numbers.
Numbers are good.
Mostly he likes the numbers. So if he likes
That's
the
the
numbers.
most important. I don't know what number is good or not. Like, there's certainly more of you guys listening to this
Just because we
than
had
ever
12 million
before.
views over the past 7 weeks. I don't know if that's good or bad. Like, but you know, it
I
sounds
think
okay
it's
to
good.
me.
It's,
Yeah, it
it's
sounds
definitely
like a
better
good
than
number
what
to
we were
me.
doing before we joined
Yeah.
the Bubba Army. So there's no doubt that we are grateful, thankful, grateful, and blessed. But we really and truly are. I mean, this has been incredible. The numbers, I've dove into like our podcast numbers, Blasi, like the audio version of the show, which is what this is. That this gets released immediately as soon as we finish
Yeah.
this thing up. Your boy here is over here producing, and it drops tomorrow morning at 3 a.m. This whole
But it's already dropped. He don't like. So don't confuse Russ. This is live right now.
Russ, this is live. We're currently. This is not a recording.
yeah.
We're really
you-
doing
You're
this
about to give him
live.
next thing you
Yeah.
know, he's up mooning us or something. Like, no, this is not edited. Like,
No, wow.
Keep it in your
What you say,
pants
this
tonight,
dude's a loose
Russ.
cannon,
Now,
right? He
once
just-
we get out, once we end the stream, you do whatever the hell you want.
Oh, I'm gonna
I'll be
get
able
it
to
on.
See it. Oh, I know you are. There's no doubt. There's no doubt. But
Hey,
yeah,
I
man.
did want to get to something. I've been trying to get to this for
Yeah,
30
dude.
minutes.
Yeah,
All
let
right,
me
so,
shut up.
No, it ain't that. It's we keep getting derailed. I derail myself. You derail me. Russ is derailed.
This has been
me. I
a
had to get him
derailed
beer.
show.
I had
That's
to
the
get
name
him
of
I'm
it.
a derailer.
It's a derailer.
Like I felt like Bubba, where you try to explain something, it takes him 4 hours to do it. So anyway, the other day you tried to call me out, John Costeca. He tried to call me out and say that you didn't call me out. You just you made sure I can you prove this point? Like, was he talking trash or is this actually a real deal? Hey, you talk about in this clip, there's something you do at the end of a boil outside of the pineapple, which I had the pineapple there, didn't I?
Man, that's delicious.
That was good, wasn't it? We boiled it every single round and it became our
Man,
dessert.
that was good.
So good. That was right at the end of the boil, the last round. We ate pineapple to kind of cleanse our palate there for that fourth round boil. And but then the final thing is doing the crawfish shots with the vodka and the crawfish. And then you were like, did y'all do this? And I was like, oh, so happens we did. And I'll let my buddy Russ here tell you about it. So I sent you that video and posted that to answer your question. It's exactly what we do. That is not me talking trash. That is part of, actually I looked around, I was like, who's got vodka? And they were like, nobody. I was like, nobody? Like, we got to do crawfish shots. This is just part of the situation. Like, I didn't bring the vodka. I brought everything else but the vodka. I got the crawfish juice, crawfish, everything else. So he ran and got some vodka, brought it back, and my buddy Russ there was the first one on the stage.
Oh, buddy.
Any chance you got that video pulled up?
That's what I'm looking for, dude. I am looking for the video. As you say it, I'm like,
so
and
good.
I don't
know you showed it
yes.
the other day.
The
got it?
video.
I'll remind y'all, I was fishing all day that day and drank a lot of beer.
He had limited out on speckled trout and redfish that day.
Yeah.
And then showed up to the crawfish bowl.
Yeah, buddy.
Wow.
And I've been slow playing the crawfish bowl because he was supposed to be coming. And I was like, dude, Big Russ is an eater. Like, if he shows up and because we had a lot of eaters. Like, I was surprised that the people.
You did have some good eaters there.
We did. And that's the difference between people who attend and those that eat. And we had some people that actually showed up to eat. And I got 1 sack less than I wanted to get. I got 2 sacks versus 3. So I was like, man, and I'd rather have.
Still ended up perfect, though.
It ended up perfect. It was great, but I slowed down at the end, waiting for you to get there because I know you're an eater. And I want to make sure we have crawfish for you.
Oh, clearly I'm not an eater. I'm only 350 pounds.
Oh, I got it. I got it. Yeah, I got it. You ready?
Yeah, let's bring it.
This is an exclusive. You guys, all of y'all that are in here chilling out, this is going to be live tomorrow, and then you guys will see this video on Tuesday. We will release this show on Tuesday, but here you go.
Hell, loves a good time. I knew he was coming. I kept waiting on him because he was out on the boat, and I was kind of slowing down. I thought, well, Big Russ is supposed to be here. I got to make sure he eats. I know he's a crawfish eater too. And so he came in on that 3rd and 4th batch there. And at the end, we were talking about this whole deal. I was like, you know what, I'd like to do sometime are crawfish shots. Well, anybody got any vodka? And another buddy was like, I think I got some Smirnoff at the house. I thought that's fine or whatever. And so we got some vodka and brought it back over, and we proceeded to do crawfish shots. That's crawfish juice in the left hand, that's vodka in the right, and there's Big Russ to demonstrate.
Check this dude out.
Crawfish shots. We take the crawfish juice. We take a little Smirnoff. The crawfish juice shot. Ooh. Kicker. Bam. Oh, there's a machine. Oh, he said, I'll take one more.
One out of 10, what's your rating?
7.5.
7.5. Unbelievable, dude. Unbelievable.
That was a classic moment.
Yes, it was.
I'm not going to lie, I had the shits the next day. Like, I can't believe
You were afraid that you would, so full disclosure, it happened.
it happens.
I did not trust a fart that next day. I can tell you that.
No, dude.
And the portalets at construction sites are not fun.
Oh my God, no. There's no air moving. It's
No
terrible.
air
It's like, dude, you were in hell the next day. But
200 degrees inside there, wiping your ass with single ply paper.
The captain says that Big Russ is his spirit animal.
Oh, he really
I
is.
mean, yes. I think Big Russ is everybody's spirit animal. That's
Well,
why he's
you
on
know.
here tonight, baby. I love this. I love this. You
Oh,
never know what's going to happen at Props Brewery, Blasi. You just
Exactly.
keep bringing the
Never know.
hits.
I
dude.
prepped him zero. It's like I said, this is like an Eric Andre interview. I just said, come on. I walked in, he was
Show
at the
up.
bar, texted him today, you still want to come on? Yes. I said, walk in about 7:30, we'll put you on. I walked over at like 6:30. He was like, hey, I got you set up in there. So about 7:30, 7:35, just walk in and sit down. We'll start talking. And that was it. Zero. No questions, no topics.
This is
nothing.
it.
This is just Big Russ. Come on in here. Let's just, the water's fine, you know.
The water is fine. The water is fine. Texas Hillbilly in the house.
Hell yeah.
I love it,
Hell
dude,
yeah.
man. I love
Texas
it, dude.
Hillbilly.
Yeah.
see what we
Look,
got.
hey
We'll
guys,
try to
if
get
y'all
something.
haven't checked it out, I know a lot of you guys that are in the chat are in our community already on X, Twitter. If you're not, go check it out. Tigs Bits community, the Tigs Wigs. The Tigs Wigs.
That's
So
our
that's
community.
our version of the chat rats. You guys are the Tigs Wigs. You're the big wigs of this show. Y'all are
Russ,
gonna keep it
that's
going.
that's what we decided to call our fan, like people that listen to the show, Tigs Wigs.
Tigs Wigs. I
Yeah,
like
you know,
it.
everybody's got to have a little different name. Like so with Bubba the Love Sponge, you got Bubba Army. You know,
Oh, yeah.
this guy Alex Stein. I don't know if you hadn't seen Alex, but you know he's this crazy right wing comedian nutcase. But he's got chat rats. You know what I mean? So we've got Tigs Wigs.
Tigs Wigs. I like it.
And we just decided that the other day. Yeah. So that's our.
I need
the
a
followers.
wig, you know. Look at that. I'm starting to grow.
I understand, brother. It just keeps happening. I look in the mirror and I'm like, my God, my hair gets thinner and thinner, and I haven't had a haircut.
Exactly.
What is happening? Whatever, man. I can wear a hat. Who cares?
You know
Look
what
at
I
that
was-
go.
We can't all look like Blasi, the one-man posse.
Exactly.
You know what? And we can't all look like Big Russ looks like on the inside, because you know what pisses me off about him, and it's something I struggle with, and he does not, is freaking high blood pressure. You know, this guy has
Incredible.
like the blood pressure of like a 18-year-old. Like, what is it, like 130 over 70 or something?
Yep. I got somehow I'm so
Unbelievable.
lucky. So lucky.
Yes.
So lucky.
Dude, and
Blasi's been doing
mine creeped
breathing
up there.
exercises.
Yeah, I'm having to push
Are
my
those
damn.
still
I've
working
been jumping
for
up
you?
there, dude. Like 160 over like 100. It's not good, man. And now I'll do my exercises and I can get it down, and I can suppress it, and I'll get it back down to that range. But I have to work at it, man. Like, and I do not want to take medicine. So anyway, I am jealous about that. We're sitting there,
Yeah,
loading
I'm
up on
somehow-
sodium. My fingers are going stiff the other night on crawfish, and I'm like,
Somehow
Going up.
I got lucky with the good genes somehow. Just cholesterol's great, everything's great. My wife gets pissed off every time I go to the doctor. They say, keep on going the way you're going. And, you know, I walk a lot. I do. I walk a lot. I'm outside.
You're a
all the
walker,
time.
Big Russ?
Well, yeah, it's just my job
big
just
walker.
requires that.
Well,
And,
that's true. That's
he's
true.
got his Bubba
I didn't
Love
know if
Sponge
you like
genes,
went on
because Bubba's the same
focus
way.
walks.
He's very like his numbers are like ridiculously healthy.
They
you know,
are,
for
they
a
are.
bigger dude. You know, it's like I wish
I have
God,
really good numbers.
not.
I mean,
I don't.
I have really good numbers. Now, I do take blood pressure medication, but everything else is
He doesn't.
yeah, I'm just
Unreal. I
lucky,
wish I
lucky. But tomorrow, you never know. I might be dead as.
you could die tomorrow, Big Russ.
I almost said the F word.
You can. It's okay. It's okay. It's still but it's less editing for
That
your boy
big
Tiggy.
fat fuck died.
There it is. Yes. It's towards the
There
end of
you
the show.
go.
If y'all made it an hour and 23 minutes into this episode, then you just heard an
What the
F-bomb.
hell?
and
That's what you hang
the
around
hell?
for, is the dessert
Thank you
right
for
here.
listening. I think you understand how we are and who we are at this point.
I just gave one. Sorry.
It's fine, Big Russ. You didn't
Good,
come in
you're
mooning
good.
us like I'd allegedly heard you potentially could be.
Well, there is that
That's
potential.
This is the first show. Let's not like our boy the handler says, you don't play Freebird first. Okay?
Exactly.
That's a good example of
Oh
that.
man. Oh man. Well, this one has gone off of the rails. It's been a lot of fun. Blasi, do you have anything else that we need to hit tonight?
Man,
While
we
we're
could.
here.
Let me ask Russ first. Let's ask our guest. Is there anything else that you'd like to just?
Yeah.
you'd
Well,
like to-
Florida's up right now, from what I see.
What is?
Florida's up right now.
Oh,
Panthers.
The Panthers. Oh, no, it's 1-1.
Oh, it's 1-1. Never mind.
Yeah. I'm looking. But they're up 3-0 in the damn
They're
series.
up 2-0 right now.
Okay. That's right, because I was thinking last night they'd be on. I got all comfortable on my porch. It was just the NBA Finals.
Yeah.
So, yeah, tonight's the night. Yeah. Let's go Florida Panthers. You know what? I'm rooting for Florida.
I just want to do that anytime I post something.
John Costucca, here's an announcement, too. We formed our LLC today, or the other day. We also...
That's what I kept meaning to get
We
to.
got our EIN set up. We're fixing to have a bank account. We're about to become a legitimate operation.
We are.
Tip
No,
to
we're
tail.
not about to. We are.
We are
Now.
legitimate.
Yep.
Now we're fixing to set up everything. So anybody that wants to help out the show in any way, they're more than
Here you
welcome to
go.
help out. So
There you
we're
go.
getting there. And
We're
it's not
the
our
state of
Our
Louisiana.
primary goal is our listeners and people listening, and that's what I care about.
That's
more than
awesome.
Anything.
Congratulations,
Yeah,
guys.
man, we
That's
got an
cool.
LLC there. Yeah, based out of Louisiana. Brantley's got 100% ownership in the company. He's going to kick us a couple dimes down the road. You know what I mean?
Nothing.
So it's
to do.
great.
No.
Or
It's
you
a,
get 98
it's a multi-membership.
You get
three
Brantley's
of
got
us.
98%
We
of
all
the
three
company.
are
I get 1%.
partners.
AR gets 1%. I'm so happy, dude. I'm just happy to be a part
I
of
have
this.
the account. I have the PayPal account. John, send it on, brother.
Of course.
Just playing. No, we
Is
don't
that
have a
Blitz in
PayPal
the corner?
account.
I see Blitz back there. Did you hire Blitz? Is that your first hire? After we become a big
That is
LLC?
my first hire, Blitz.
You got Blitz.
Yeah, he knows what to
Blitz
do.
is going to manage PayPal.
With PayPal accounts, and he's obviously good at making money. So we've been doing this for 3 years. Let's just go from making nothing to like just skyrocket and make like $500,000 in a year. Buy
I say
fucking
go for it.
quads and all kinds of stuff that we don't need and things like. You know, you've got 4 mics. You're going to have 8 by the end of next year. Why wouldn't you? But don't write them off. Like, yeah, no. We still have some more business.
We're going
things
for
that we
boats
all
and
have to
hose is
discuss.
what you're going for.
Boats and hoes. Boats and hoes.
That sounded really good, dude.
I hope Riley is not watching this, dude.
Oh, sorry, Riley.
Oh, really? Yeah, I mean, look, it's nothing that he's not ever heard. Okay, yeah. Rainey asked Blasi,
Yes.
the one-man posse, any thoughts on Babyface today? And I didn't have a chance to see the show. I'm clueless.
Yeah, so I was all right. So in transparency, I was in and out of today's show. But what I do know is Babyface was extra today. Babyface was extra today. Babyface was in there, just zingers left and right, just coming in, attacking, bam, bam, bam. He had Alex Stein on at one time, and Bubba went Bubba.
Shut up! I'm trying to talk to you. Just hush. I'm trying to talk.
He was a
Can you
little
just be
aggravated.
quiet?
Bubba was
Yeah,
a little
he got
aggravated
him.
today.
Babyface was really just on point, to be honest with you. It's like everything that was happening. He was just about every fourth sentence that Bubba would say, he had just a zinger coming in.
He's pretty sharp,
He was
dude.
steady. Oh, he's sharp. And he cracks me up. There's one thing I wish I could remember it right now. As he said today, I'd sit there. I giggled for like 15 minutes, dude. What was that? I cannot remember, but. Dude, he just kept coming. He was all over it today. Steady diet of Babyface.
I love Babyface. I'm with John. I'm with Texas Hillbilly.
He's a great
I'm a big
addition.
Babyface fan, dude. I think he's slick.
He's
very
just
smooth.
slick, man. He's super slick. He is. I'm a Babyface.
But not
fan.
slick in a bad way. Like slick is in,
dude. It's like that's what he's there
he
for.
gets
He's
it
there.
done. You know,
It's almost
he doesn't
too easy for him.
complain.
It's too easy. Like, let's be
He-
real. It's
he
like a little
can
bit
go
too
in-
easy.
He can go into the barber shop there in Tampa and hang out with those guys and not be weird. I watched the video, which,
He can. Yeah, he did it.
let's be honest, not every white person can go in there and not be weird.
I know.
I can go in there and not be weird at all.
Oh, man.
Guaranteed.
Oh, yeah. No,
You know?
100%. Like, yeah. That's.
I haven't heard this week's Operation Pigmentation yet, but I will be checking that out tomorrow
I'm not
morning.
either. I got to
for
listen to it.
sure.
I got to listen to.
That's my favorite show.
Still,
Dude.
like,
It's
I'll catch up.
The hell
I'll
with
catch up
mine.
on
If
some
we're
of
all
this stuff.
voting, I'm voting. We ain't voting for Tigs Bits. I still vote. I think Operation Pigmentation is the best podcast.
The other day
on
when Bubba did the best podcast about all those best of in Tampa, like I went in and I voted Operation Pigmentation.
Yeah.
Like I mean, like
Yeah.
I feel like they are of Tampa too, and like we're part of that network, and I appreciate it. And nothing against us, and I appreciate that would vote for us. But like I voted for
I don't
them.
think that we're even
I
in
voted
that
for them.
conversation, Blasi.
No,
Number
I
one,
didn't-
we hadn't been
I
on
didn't
long
either, and I
enough.
put 'em over. I
And number
put them
two, we're
over.
not in Tampa.
No.
None of us.
No, that's best of, and they're right there in St. Pete, you know what I mean, which is Tampa, St. Pete, the whole area. Like, so no, it's cool. Like, hey, listen, I'm going down there. I even told Lummy today. I said I'm coming. I think I may leave here like Wednesday.
I
Wednesday or
know you,
Thursday.
dude. You're gonna get
I
there
think I'm
the
gonna get a
damn
haircut.
earliest
I'm gonna get a little
that
extra
you can get
trim.
there.
I may
Yes.
give me one of those baby face. He says that I forget. You know, I'm gonna come in like 1.5, come on the side.
Oh, you're
I
gonna
may put a
get you
hard
that
part in there.
Get that part.
Yeah, I think I may get them to cut that part in there. See
hell
if they can do
yeah.
that for me. Leave out of there just ready to roll, going right into the Tarpons game on Friday night. I may do
Big
that on
Russ, I don't
Thursday.
think they know what to do with our hair.
Well, I could cut a part in
yeah.
here.
Mine's really starting to get
Hey,
there
Russ,
too. But
we're
I'm
talking
gonna
about these
give
guys
them whenever I'm there. Hopefully we go to BARP. That's where I was getting earlier. Like hopefully we make it to BARP without being blacklisted or shunned or whatever. I think we're gonna make it though. I really do.
I think so too. We just
Because
gotta
I want to go hang with those boys. I want to
Dude,
go
do
chill. I
too.
want to go
Those
get
are
a
so cool.
haircut.
Craig and Rio,
I wanna-
those are just cool cats, and like everybody. I want to hang with
I
everybody.
love the way
and,
that Craig talks, like and then
Dude, you can't
Rio's
make it
just
up.
so
It's just
chill with
good.
it, like they're the perfect
They were
dynamic.
born for this, man. They were born for this, and
They
there were people
were.
that. And I remember growing up around people like this, man. I used to go out to this place called Clarence Tyson's. It was this little beer place that sold beer in the middle of the night between Opp and Elba. It's in the middle of the woods, and we'd go out there, and it would be me hanging out with these it was me and like another 10 black guys. I was the only white dude there, and we were throwing like dice on the hood, playing cards. Clarence is selling us beer. It just the conversations were the same conversations. You know what I mean? It was just I was so comfortable there. You know, it was just so fun. You know, just having
That's
such a
what's
big
so
time with them.
damn fun about that show.
Yes,
I mean, that's what it is. Look, Captain says that we're his favorite show on the podcast network. Dude,
Well,
that means
I
that means a
appreciate it.
lot.
That's
That
huge.
means a lot. That really
appreciate it.
and truly does. They're all great, man. Every show on that and every
What the hell was that noise?
I don't know. It's like,
That was the
We got
beer
somebody-
relieving itself. Is that what happened? Did the
I
beer
wish
fart?
that was.
I think that was Mike Calta busting down the back door coming after us right now. I don't know.
What's happening with the Catalina mixer back there? Let me blow my screen up.
Oh,
We've been
it's
going.
actually- so
Is
the
this place
Catalina
about
mixer
to close
actually-
again?
No,
There's
so what's
nobody
funny-
in there.
No, everybody's outside.
Oh,
There's 90 people outside because they did the karaoke outside tonight because they had the Catalina wine mixer here tonight.
Okay.
The Catalina wine mixer ended, which was just the merchants of Freeport and all that. So everybody's still out there because Steve, the karaoke dude, is posted up
Okay.
out. Normally he's right here behind me on Thursdays. But anyway, we had 3 events going there. It was a big night.
it's just
tonight.
a multifaceted fun night. But
This
look,
thing's not even slowing down.
it just goes to show you July 13th, whenever we're there to be doing our world record
Yes.
cornhole toss,
Big Russ.
they
is
can
gonna be a part of
handle
this, too.
that. They can handle that.
I'll be there. I'll be there.
Dang right he will.
Big Russ is tossing. The whole concern that I have, just while we're talking business and shop here, is the live stream. I'm just a look. Can we run? Is there a router in there where we can run a wire outside?
Yes, I've already got that down. And I can bring hey, listen, you know how good my little router is for my studio. I'm going to bring that one.
I know how good it is now based off of the Bubba show that will be released tomorrow.
Yeah, I didn't realize I was running it through a splitter.
Perfect good internet.
A 4-point splitter. But anyway, so I'm going to bring it over here, my 100 feet of cable, and plug it in. I've already talked to this place is so this is a really tech savvy place. Like it
You
is
have
really,
better internet there than you do at your damn house.
I know, dude, because they got it figured out. Dude, they got like 4 different networks here, and so we'll have our own dedicated network. One of them is just actually on the cameras.
Okay.
And so if even a lot of people's here, he's going to put us on that one. So it's like the most isolated one, and nobody will be. Not even the admin will be on where the computers are running and everything
so
else.
we're
is
gonna
running.
have
It'll
our
be just,
own-
yeah, we'll have our own
Yeah,
dedicated.
so we'll be able to
network.
live stream this.
Yes, we'll live.
We're going to
stream.
live.
We're going to run
folks,
a live
chat,
wire out
chat,
there. We'll have a
what are
router
your
right next to us.
thoughts? We've got a 3-4 hour run, wireless GoPro mics, some hard mics set up,
So good.
multiple computers. Like, we're going to try to attempt something that we have never even done, and we're going to do it live.
We are going to.
What do y'all think about that? Are y'all in? Are y'all? will y'all watch with
Live stream,
because if
trying to
no
break a
one's going to
record.
watch, we'll record it. But if we're going to do it, it's a lot of hassle to do the stream
And it may
live.
take an hour. It may take 8 hours, or it may take 2 days. We may have to go to bed and wake up in the morning and
could.
reconvene.
We could have a
here.
Jersey Jerry situation on our
Could.
hand.
Jersey Jerry
and
situation. If they do,
honestly,
I will sleep on a bench. That night, I will sleep on a bench under the awning of Props. If that happens,
kind
I
of
will sleep
hoping
out
that we
here.
have a Jersey Jerry situation.
We'll put a tent out here and we'll sleep under a tent.
But
My
then
buddy just sent me
we
a
will do
text
that,
and asked me to
we'll
rub my
live stream on-
titties, so I did it.
Oh, did
That was for my buddy Mike.
Get it, Mark. Mike's watching. We love it. Hey, we got a lot of people in here watching right now. More people are watching it right now than have been watching it the whole night.
Have they really? Big Russ, dude.
Yeah.
He brings the heat. That is
Big
great.
Russ brings it in. He just
Well,
absolutely does.
I'm happy to be here.
Says that he will absolutely watch this event.
Oh,
so
my God,
perfect.
this is so
Texas
good.
Hillbilly says he'll watch it. Kosteka says he wants to go to Props. Everybody wants to go to Props.
Hell
Y'all
yeah,
need
we'll
to
get Kosteka
find a
down
way
here.
to look. We'll put more info out there. We don't need to put the cart before the horse. I think I see Nate behind you.
Yeah, Nate's out there.
Yeah, we don't need to put the cart before the horse, but you guys need to come
That's
to
Cliff.
Props on July the
Cliff in the
13th
million.
or
There's Nate
16th
over
or
here.
whatever. We'll
Dude,
there's
so much
lock the
going on here.
date
There's
in
so many
officially.
characters
But
here.
whatever
There's
that
so many
Saturday
storylines
is, dude.
here.
It's the 13th.
It has to be on a
That's the 13th.
Saturday. I'm looking at the calendar
Yep.
now.
That's
Yeah,
right.
it's got to be
That's
on the
perfect.
13th.
That's
It's on the 13th. Yeah, it's on the 13th.
There's little Big Russ.
Everybody
He's
get to
over there.
Props.
Little Big Russ is pretty top heavy, isn't he?
Yeah, you know, woo, woo, woo. You know.
I mean, little top heavy. I'm just looking at him now. I mean,
See, I'm just the wrong height for my weight. I should be like 7'5", and I'd be right in.
no, yeah,
Oh,
but
man,
you know,
if I
you're
was,
dude, you
if
wanna
I
come up
was
on you.
6'9",
Like, you got-
like Captain Creamsicle, I'd
you
have
just
it
grab somebody and
made.
throw them off of you. You know?
Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah. I would not.
Blasi,
I
I
mean,
got to ask you this. I'm not
Yeah.
100% sure that he's throwing this out in the chat. Bobby for reals. Florida Man Radio's last day in Orlando is tomorrow. Is that what's up with that? Is that true? I don't know.
Oh,
about that.
I don't know. Is it? Why, oh, yeah, because I
don't
remember they were doing some cutbacks over there. That's in Orlando, right?
Yep, that's what he
Yeah,
says.
because they were doing some cutbacks.
Kind of out of my
That's,
sitch.
you know
here.
what? That's that. Honestly, that's. I think that's that Florida Man Radio effect where they went over there and got that station, and they had to start making some changes. Like I think I could be way off right now, but I think that's what that
Sounds like this may be a topic for us to dive into next week for our Bubba show.
It may be. It may be. Hey,
Bobby
wanna tell-
says that JVC sold to a Spanish company.
who was
I
that
don't know what-
talking?
I
Like,
don't know
what
what
is the
I don't know
name
what
on
any
it?
of that means.
Wait, time out. I cannot read. I'm looking at my phone.
I'm
What is
sorry.
that person's name right there?
Bobby for reals.
Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. I just couldn't see. All right.
JVC sold the Orlando market.
Oh, okay. They sold out completely. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wow. Big changes. Yeah. And, you know, terrestrial radio is just in such a weird place right now. And like Bubba, you know, his transition from just terrestrial, even though he still wants to have one more run in it, over to digital, it's just, you know, it is what it is.
I really
man.
think,
Like,
and I don't want to offend Bubba in any way. I know that I've heard Seth talk about it too, and
Yeah.
and others. But dude, terrestrial radio's dead. I don't care what anybody says. I mean, it's not dead, but you're not going to be somebody like us, I don't believe, and then you're not going to be the next Walton and Johnson. You're not going to be Bubba the Love Sponge on Sirius. You're not going to be a Howard Stern, a Jim Rome, or any of
own
those
terrestrial
cats.
radio and make like a big impact. You know,
I got to go piss.
Get it, Big Russ. You
and if
go
we're
get
still
after
here,
it.
come back.
Come
and
back,
join
Big
in.
Russ.
If not, if we're here, yeah.
If we're
How
here,
great
we're
is this
here.
guy?
If not,
You
if
talk
not,
about-
that if we're not here, that's how
That's a
we
great
ended it with
ending,
Big
ain't it?
Russ.
Isn't
Yeah,
that
it's
beautiful?
perfect.
Hey, you
I
talk
love
about
that guy.
like
He just hung out with us for damn well over an hour. I love it.
he's a
Big
freaking
Russ is
machine.
invited anytime for the record.
He's a machine too. He is really a machine. Like I kid you not. Like look at him walking behind me. Wait, here he comes. Can you see him? He's strutting right now like a
blowing
rooster. He is strutting like a
He
rooster.
should
through
be.
this
He's on
place,
Tigs
literally.
Bits.
He's
Riley
strutting,
was
yeah.
whenever I went inside, I had to top my drink off, and Riley was so fired up. You know, he felt that energy that you feel, that we feel whenever we're done with a live. We're going an hour and 39 minutes. We have the most people we've had in here all night, and so we're just going to keep having fun. Why the hell wouldn't we? We're going to go a few more minutes. We'll see if Big Russ. I kind of want to see what happens when Big Russ comes back.
He'll be relieved. Will be what he will be.
He'll be relieved, and I think he'll be ready to close the show. I've got to relieve myself here soon.
Well, if you like,
I don't know if you have at all, Blasi, in this whole deal.
No, I did a while ago. I went and got him a beer, and of course I went to the bathroom.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Okay. No, 0% chance I can do that. Like no.
Unbelievable. Yeah, Paul he doesn't listen to terrestrial radio anymore. But what I find fun and interesting about myself is I listen to more terrestrial radio than I ever have right now, because I listen to a lot of sports talk radio in Baton Rouge. You know, I'll listen to the LSU stuff and whatever. That's not what we do, but I'll listen to that. And then I'm listening to the Eagle 98.1 here in Baton Rouge a lot. They play classic rock, and their classic rock used to just be Led Zeppelin and stuff, which I love Led Zeppelin. But it was like 70s stuff and maybe a little Motley Crue and stuff. Now this Eagle 98.1 plays every single thing I know, and I am old. That's what I've discovered.
You know what?
I'm old.
But you got what you listen to. Hey, every day I get in the car, I listen to 103.1 Florida Man Radio up here in Fort Walton Beach, and it's on, even though I have it like, YouTube, whatever. But I listen to them on the radio. It's just because what I do. And I mean, Shannon Burke's on there, so whoever, I listen to that all the time. My car is on 103.1.
Bobby.
Dude, I've got Sirius XM. But I listen to 103.1 every time I'm in the car.
So you still are a radio guy. Bobby for real says that Shannon Burke posted a vid on X about that whole deal. So we'll need to, when we get off the air.
About terrestrial radio and all? Yeah, so Shannon's a still big believer, and I know there is. All right, listen, so and to Shannon's point,
I'm not knocking anybody. I don't
radio,
want to
all right, so music is absolutely like almost like that is being destroyed, but the spoken word, what we're doing now, still on terrestrial radio, is still viable. And to Shannon's point, he's even got the stats to back it up and everything else. And I'm not against it. Like I said, every time I get in the car, I don't plug my phone in and listen to YouTube. I'm listening to 103.1 Florida Man Radio out of Fort Walton Beach. I'm listening to it. I'll drive from here. It's such a blast signal. I listen to it all the time. So Don Miller's midday. You got Shannon Burke in the afternoons. You got Bubba the Love Sponge in the morning. I love Florida Man Radio, dude.
Blasi, do you have a minute? Do you have a minute and 51 seconds? I mean, Big Russ is back. Let me ask
Russ is back.
Big Russ.
Twist your mic back towards you.
There we go.
Loose?
Big Russ, I got one question for you.
Yes, sir.
Can you keep going? Are you good to go with us for
I'm good to go.
Big Russ. He's a machine, dude.
I knew the damn answer.
Machine.
I was buying time, Blasi. I was
about to piss my pants.
I knew the damn answer. I knew the answer. All right, look, let's listen to let's see what this video is with Shannon Burke. This is breaking live.
Right here we go.
This is
it. Right here. This is Shannon Burke, legend.
Here in Orlando. I don't know what's going on at Fort Walton Beach. It's me, Shannon Burke, coming to you live and nude from my pool with the light on. This is what happens in radio. Shit happens. You find out one day you're sold. Well, we got sold. At least Orlando did. And tomorrow's our last day. Please tune in.
What?
Listen on the app if you can. I don't know if they shut that down yet.
What?
But we'll continue, and I'll tell you how you can listen to us, Eric and I, and possibly Heather if you can make it, at theshannonburkshow.com. It's a podcast site we had for a while. We did some stuff on it. We kind of lost fucking interest in it, whatever the fuck. I love radio. I do. I mean, it's my passion. It has been for 28 fucking years. I just hate the radio industry. It's kind of a scary thing. Anyway, I still believe in it. I believe in terrestrial radio. I believe in local radio. I think it's I think it's important. I think it's crucial to communities and to truckers, to people on the road. Sadly, it's being fucked with really bad. Anyway, listen tomorrow on the app if you want, the 103.1, the Florida Man Radio app, terrestrial.
Wait.
Wow.
What is going on? I don't know what's going on. I do not know what's going on right now. So they just got the Orlando market not too long ago, and now it's in the Orlando market. 103.1 is also in Orlando, and there's 103.1 in Fort Walton Beach. Did they sell that? Is that what people are talking about? I don't know anything about this, man. This is all breaking news.
We're kind of just diving into this.
Where did you get this video from? Was this posted today? Was this posted today?
That is from Shando. That is from Shando
Today?
himself in the last hour.
I don't know anything about this. So
I don't either know this. So
did Florida Man Radio sell the 103.1 over there?
You just saw it
He's
live.
not going to be on there because he was the. I mean, dude, really?
That's what it
This just
sounds
happened?
like. That's what it sounds like,
God,
Blasi.
This is a step backwards, man. I don't like it.
Yes.
Oh my God! See, I
Yeah,
didn't know.
this
I
is
thought
not
this was a
good.
conversation from like a month or two ago. Like this is. I'm not
No,
prepared.
he's
I
talking
don't know
about, like, what is
anything
happening now.
about
Like,
what
we-
happens.
this
That's what he
has
was
now
talking
become-
about with JVC buying it or JVC selling it.
Yes, this happened. That announcement was 18 minutes ago, Blasi.
Oh my
That's how
God,
damn
dude. This is
live we
breaking
are on
news.
top of this. Is breaking
Emergency
news.
podcast. We've turned into an emergency
We are,
podcast.
and now we've.
Terrestrial
I like
radio.
emergency broadcast.
Terrestrial
Switch
radio
gears.
in Orlando, 103.1. Apparently, they have sold, and Shannon Burke and his show is. What's John Kostika say? Stekistan.
He says this is why digital is where we need to be. Yeah,
I guess
he's
so.
right.
This is because right now
Yeah.
we're live and they can't stop us, can they? Can they stop the show?
Not if
Can
they wanted
JVC
to.
or anybody else
Spotify,
stop the show?
technically Spotify could, but they're
Nobody can
not.
stop the show. Nobody can stop the
Not
show.
Spotify.
Right now.
This is StreamYard.
Nobody can stop the show.
Nobody
right
can
now.
stop
Nobody
this.
can stop
No.
the show.
Look,
Nobody can stop the show.
I have this
We're
legal
unstoppable.
document.
That's
This
to
is a
say we
legal
can run this
document
show
that
and nobody's
says
going to
we are a
buy us
limited
out. We're not for
liability
sale
company.
Unless you give us $2.6 million, and then we'll sell a heartbeat. And start
No,
talking
sell for
about-
5.1.
I ain't selling for shit.
Nah, we ain't selling for shit.
So
We
let's
love
keep
this.
going.
We're kidding.
That ain't happening. No,
No, we
I
need
think
to
it's
sell.
worth more than that.
What the hell, man? Like, I'm really aggravated, dude. Shannon Burke.
I am
just
too.
got, like,
That's kind of. I don't want
he
to
got
end this
promoted
show.
deal
I don't
and,
want the
what
back
is
end of this
going
show
on,
to.
man?
That's
Seriously?
crazy. But thank you.
Shannon Burke.
Hey,
Is Shannon Burke
thank
out
you
there? Shannon
for,
Burke.
Bobby
I wish
for
he was here.
reals.
Can
Bobby
Shannon
for
Burke dial
reals.
in?
Thank you for sharing that with us, man.
Hey, if anybody knows Shannon Burke right now that's listening, I know some of y'all do. If anybody happens to know how to get in touch with him, he want to come on here and talk to us about what's going on. With, like, we'll stay live for a few more minutes to
Yeah,
allow
we will.
Shannon Burke to do. I'd love to do that. I mean,
Yeah, Shando,
that's a reach
I'm gonna
because I
pull
don't have
my,
Shando's number. I don't have anything.
Shando
about Shando.
follows. I know. I mean, he's naked in a pool. It's almost
He's
as
naked
good
in a
as
pool.
having
Shannon,
Big Russ
come join the
in
show.
here
Send us
naked.
a link. Send us a link.
Next time I'll
Yeah,
come in here
I mean,
naked.
look. Tell him anybody that knows him, let him know we're live. Shoot us a DM, and I will send him the link to this room, and we'd have Shando on. I mean,
Oh my God!
I think
Like,
John
I
is
just
right.
don't know
This
what's
is
going on right now.
exactly
I'm
what the
lost.
hell happens when you're live. This
wow,
is what
I
happens
can't
when
believe
you're
this
live.
just happened. Like they announced it. Like I can't believe they sold that. They just bought it. They bought it and sold it.
Unreal.
Oh, they just got
Unreal.
that market, man. For Bubba too, it was going to be big. I thought they were going to take over. Florida Man Radio was just like I said. You got Bubba Love Sponge. You got Don Miller, who's this black guy who's more of a little bit more of a conservative and calls everybody out like he doesn't. He just speaks the truth. Then you roll right into Shannon Burke in the afternoons, dude. It's just such a great lineup. Listen to 103.1 here in Fort Walton Beach, who has not sold
Yeah.
out to anybody. We still got that. That's a different 103.1. Just ironic they're the same
That is kinda
call
ironic.
signal, but in Orlando, who they just picked up maybe 4 or 5 months ago, and dang man, I hate that. Huh.
I do too,
I just
man.
don't. I don't
I
know
do
the
too.
facts.
Shando's
It's
awesome.
You just showed me a video.
Yeah,
and threw me
no,
off,
I mean,
so,
you
yeah.
saw what we're watching this live, watching it kind of unfold.
Wow, man,
together.
This show just
Yeah.
took a shift. Like this is a breaking.
It really did. This
breaking news.
it's just turned
Like,
into an emergency pod. Shando, would love to hear from you, brother. I mean, if you
Can you text
if
him?
you're
Can
out
you
there,
send him a message on X or something like? Real
I
quick?
am. I'm going. Y'all talk for a second.
Send
Give
him the
me
link or something.
Blasi,
I'm gonna
can
tell
I
a
go
story.
relieve
I'm gonna tell.
myself?
You can relieve
Is that
yourself.
okay, Big Russ?
And you're about to
Yeah,
miss.
absolutely.
I think
know
we're
what?
going to go a little bit longer.
We are
if
going to
that's
go a little
okay
longer.
with
So
everybody.
listen,
I think we need to go a little
you're
longer
gonna miss.
now.
I'm going to tell a funny story about my first time going to Tampa ever while you're in the bathroom, and you'll have to go back and replay it to listen to it because it is unbelievable.
I love these. This is what these things happen more than you'd think. That whenever we have to take a little bathroom break in these things, and I go back and I listen to them live whenever I start to edit them, I'm like, oh my god, this is what I missed while I was gone. So
Yes, you
yeah,
did.
get after it. I'll
Here's
be
the story.
right back.
Come on back. All right, Big Russ, I'm going to tell you something. All right, so I went to Troy University, which was Troy State at the time, and I pledged a fraternity, Pi Kappa Phi fraternity. I didn't even plan to pledge a fraternity. I went there, just hanging out, I'm just trying to go to school, get done. But I went over to this house, met these guys. I thought, man, these guys are just like me. You know what I mean? Just good old country boys from different little small towns in Alabama and different places, and some from Florida, even some from out west. You know what I mean? But we were all just like-minded and like to have a good time. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to do this. So I pledge. And during that pledge quarter, about halfway through, we have a philanthropy at the time called Push America, and it was dealing with disabled kids and all. So we went down to Tampa, Florida, one weekend, left on like a Thursday, to go build a playground. And
That's awesome.
it was awesome. And so we go down. I've never been to Tampa, Florida in my life, and so we go down to Tampa, and I don't know what part of Tampa we're in, but I remember going, I think, near Clearwater where they did the rowing, like a lot of the rowing stuff. I'd see all the different, like, you know, Yale and Harvard and all these people had painted their stuff on the sides of the wall where they do all these rowing competitions, and there was some rowing going on that day. I remember seeing that. We built the playground. We're out there getting after it. There's like 40 of us. We're building the playground, but then comes Saturday night, it's time to play a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
So they said, hey, guys, we're going to go to this place. This was 1994. They said, it's called the Mons Venus. And I was like, oh, what is the Mons Venus? And they were like, well, it's a strip club.
No.
Oh, sure. Okay. I just turned 21. I got to Troy a little late. I went to work full time and did all that stuff. So I was 21, and so, okay. And I go to Mons Venus. So I didn't know anything about it. I'd never been to a strip club,
Oh, no.
Never been to a strip club. And I'm going to tell something else I probably shouldn't say on here, but whatever, dude. It's 2024. I'd never smoked weed.
Oh, no.
And in the parking lot when we got there, somebody pulled out a joint and was like, hey, smoking weed. I was like, I haven't done anything. Okay,
Oh,
sure.
yeah, whatever.
I give me a little puff give, you know what I mean? A couple little tokes. And then we walk into this strip club I knew nothing about, other it was called the Mons Venus. Had no idea it was this world-renowned strip club at the time. No idea.
Wow.
You can't even drink in here. And I walk in, and dude, it was like I'd been like teleported to a different planet. I didn't know what was going on around. I was scared. Like I was not. It was unbelievable, but I was terrified. Like people were coming out like chicks were coming out of the ceiling.
Oh,
and like,
my.
Oh my God! I'd never seen anything like it. I was like in shock. So, you know, I've done two things I've never done before, right? Smoked a little weed.
And
I
see
went
some
to
titties.
world-renowned strip club, the Mons Venus.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God. I sat over there. I literally sat off to the side a little bit and just sat there for like an hour, just like, and I could not believe what I was seeing the entire night. You know what I mean? Like, I could not believe this is actually happening. This is a real event.
A little bit of shock.
A lot of shock. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I walked up there and threw $1 on the stage. I mean, I can tell you, oh, I got in the back, got lap dances and table dances. I didn't do anything.
Costs money.
I was scared to death. But I was also like I was in a dream. It was crazy. So there's a story from my first trip to Tampa ever, and we ended up leaving. And you know, but you got to think I'd like smoke weed too. You know what I mean? It was like that was a lot going on. You know?
Yeah, titties and weed. That's a bad combination.
It was a hell of a combination, dude.
What do you mean? How's that a bad combination?
Well, I'm just saying that for the youth out there. It's
the youth, yeah.
combination.
So, quick check in the house. My son, Riley, our junior correspondent, is now on the Oculus headset.
Good.
But
to know.
this
Good.
video
There
is
we go.
playing loudly in the living room.
Oh, is it?
So he can still hear every word we're saying.
Well,
Whatever,
then.
man. Whatever. Look. Hey, we appreciate the views, the watch time, the watch hours. You know, you're getting 2 hours of watch hours out of that one. So that's amazing. That's amazing. Still hadn't heard from Shando. It's kind of like they say, you know, contact Seth. He can reach him. I got a feeling that Shando is talking to a lot more people that are a hell of a lot more important than
I thought it might
Tigs
catch him in a
Bits,
vulnerable
but-
moment, and like he wants an outlet to get on, and there's an outlet right now that has to do something with Bubba the Love Sponge. He's a big fan of Bubba. Like he might just, we might get lucky. You know what I mean?
We're
Just a
here.
few love
We're
shots,
here.
yeah.
We're here. We're ready to go. But man, that is some
I just can't
seriously.
believe it,
yeah. I mean, I got a feeling that Bubba will be.
Oh man, this
Bubba's
is
going to
big
be on
topic
that
tomorrow.
first
This is
thing in
gonna
the
be
morning.
huge
I
tomorrow.
would
Man,
think
yeah.
it kind of damn near makes me want to wake up early because I have to wake up at 5 if I want to if I want
I
to
know,
start
I'm the
Bubba,
same
and
way.
it don't
I
happen
wake
for
up-
me very often.
I know the last couple of nights I've been busy. I've been doing some stuff around the house. I've been staying up a little later than I should be, and I hadn't been getting up till like 6:30 or 7, and feeling guilty. I'm missing part of the show, but usually I'm up by 4:30. I think in the morning I'm going to be up to see how this starts off because that'll probably be the lead story.
I mean, you would think
I
that
just-
it
that's-
would be.
I just hope
Big deal.
I'm trying to figure out how it impacts them overall. I know with Shando,
And this
he's
is just
just got
live
he's got a
spitball.
promotion outside of doing his show. He's also I forget his title exactly. It's like the production manager or something of the whole network of Orlando, man. And so that impacts his job too, man. And I just hate it because I'm a big Shannon Burke fan and.
Shannon's awesome, dude.
Shannon,
I love.
he's a
he's been a
legend
great.
in radio, and dude, you listen to his show. Like I'm being real, you listen to his show in the afternoons, and you listen to him. Like that sounds like a seriously nationally syndicated show, and he is syndicated. Like, but it's like that dude should be in every market across the country. He could. Like,
Oh, for sure, dude. He's as good as
how
there
he covers
is.
stuff, and how I love
Yeah.
the way he talks through things, and his just like
He's
the way
very-
that show flows, man.
He's very professional. He's
extremely professional, man.
but edgy.
And
you know,
and
like
engaging,
he's
and he
the
leaves you
perfect
hanging on, and
radio
he makes me
dude.
come back from a break. He leaves you at the end. He leaves the teaser, sets you up as he comes back in, like it's not too stretched out, but enough where you stay engaged.
Yeah.
But anyway, I don't know.
Yeah, no, he's somebody that's definitely somebody to kind of, if you want to replicate how you do it. Bubba is one of those guys.
Yes,
Shando's
they
one of
both
those
are.
guys.
Yes, both absolute
Howard
legends.
Stern's one of those guys, and they're
Yep.
all of the same cloth, and that's a hell of a cloth to be a part of.
It
I mean,
is. It
damn.
is. It is.
Yeah, Rainey says that she always starts the show at 9 Central as soon as Bubba ends, because obviously you're in Oklahoma, you're in Central Time Zone like us as well.
Yeah,
That makes
yeah.
sense. That's a good. And it also explains how you're able to hang on and watch this one with us, but I know that we're going to lose you soon. and then there it is. There it is. She says, done mowing. I guess y'all are going to come shower with me. So, yes, Rainey, we're coming to shower with you. Don't worry. You can catch the tail end of this. I got a feeling that we're about to land
We're
this
winding
plane
down,
here
yeah.
pretty soon, unless we hear from Shando, and I
Oh,
got
then
Twitter
the-
up. I don't usually have any of this stuff up. I can.
Emergency podcast is now
Emergency
underway.
podcast.
Starting now in 3.
Could happen
2,
tomorrow. This-
and 1.
And go. And look,
Here we go.
everybody,
Welcome
we
to
are
Tigs
live
Bits,
here
guys.
tonight.
Live feature here, just getting started here at Props Brewery. Shannon Burke here, coming in with some breaking news. Like, yeah, that's exactly how our energy goes a whole different direction, doesn't it? At that point.
It's hard for me to get past Danny wanting us to go shower with her. Okay, I'm gonna be honest.
We got lost.
I got lost.
Brandon got lost in the shower while rain droplets are falling over his head. I'll handle Shannon Burke over here for you.
I tell you what, though, the fine folks at Hilton Garden Inn. Speaking of showers, was it? Yes, it was the Hilton Garden Inn in San Marcos, Texas. They had a complete rain shower with the whole head that rained down. They had the.
Oh,
It was one of the best showers I've ever taken, where I did the brisket review.
directions.
All sorts of directions. Unbelievable.
Wow, you get that at a Hilton Garden Inn.
Oh,
in
yeah,
Texas.
John. Sorry, John. We've crossed the line. We have crossed the line with John. I didn't know if there was a line with John. We have found it, and we have crossed it,
What'd he
which
say?
is perfect.
What'd he say?
Yeah, we can't talk about his adopted daughter that way. Can't go shower with Rainey.
Oh yeah, sorry. I didn't say that. Ain't nothing to do with
I,
it.
I don't like
that.
showers.
I
big-
retract it like my Nathan statement.
I just swim in rivers. Oh look, there's a guy that can peel a beer can off with his mouth. He just walked
Yeah.
in.
Oh, is that the guy?
Corey. Yeah, Corey
Don't
just
think that
walked
I
in.
can't pull that footage up real quick.
Oh my
while
God!
we're
How
doing
did he peel
this.
that
Look,
Coors Light top off with his mouth.
that's also
Did you
in
see
this
that?
week's Bubba.
I was there. I was a witness.
We
I
can't.
thought you
We
were.
can't end up just showing the whole damn Bubba show tonight,
Well, I
Blasi.
mean, well, we're not, but I mean, I just walked in. I just noticed him. I hadn't seen him all night until you just like.
He'll talk
Bowser's
for a
hey,
minute. Let
Bowser's
me
here.
go.
Bowser's alive.
Bowser is alive?
He's here. Bowser's here.
Oh my God!
He's
Bowser's
talking to the beer
alive!
can guy. They're together. Yeah, him and Corey. Corey's got on sunglasses too.
He's always got sunglasses on.
Unbelievable. Last night he had no shirt on. I just stopped over here. There was it's a weird situation going on. He walked in and was like, hey, I don't have a shirt on. Like, it's obvious, you know? I know I can't hang out in here. Where's your shirt? Which is strange. There was probably a good explanation because I never seen him without a shirt on. Like, I don't know what happened there. Yeah, I just stopped there. I stopped short.
Well, I don't
Terrible.
think- Terrible.
Very terrible.
I'm trying to find where we brought that in.
We
to
brought
this
that
show.
in.
The show that we got for Bubba this week, y'all, is I'm looking at it. It's crazy. It's pretty good. There's a Murph appearance. Yeah, dude. I just
Bowser
don't see
and little,
did we not
little Big
put
Russ
the-
and Bowser.
I
I'm
know
just watching all the
yeah,
stuff.
We can't. We're not
play
going to
out behind
one
me.
up Big Russ. Number one, the video is not that good. The video is not that good.
I thought it was top quality of me.
No, your video's top quality. I'm talking about the video, the screen share of. We don't need to show anybody else. The youth of America do not need to know how to
That's
rip
it.
off.
We
We don't need to
Coors
share
Light
it. It
can.
doesn't need to be seen again. Someone
There's
is going to
Nate.
cut
There's
their
Nate
damn
Dogg
mouth.
coming in
There
behind
he is.
me.
Give us an
Nate.
give us an Arsenio. Oh, whoop, whoop, whoop.
Now, I got to give you guys a
Show your
little
age.
story since you were talking about the strip club.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
My silly son
Yeah.
wanted to have a big 30th birthday. So we went to Atlanta. His lovely wife got us beautiful box at the Braves game.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Well, we got there early and we went to Top Golf and all that. And all of a sudden they said, hey, we got to go to a strip club in Atlanta. I'm 54 years old. I voted against that. I lost.
Big Russ, explain the strip club laws in Atlanta, if you will, because I'm not familiar.
They are nude all the way.
All nude. It's like all access for Justin Moore, but it's all nude.
Yeah. So,
Hotlanta, if you will.
long story short, Big Russ got exited out of the strip club with his son.
How the hell did this happen?
Well, there was a particular stripper that no secret room, no nothing, trying to give a dirty 30 to my son at the bar.
Oh my.
And mind you, his wife knows all about this. And I'm just sitting there, and she danced for probably 90 seconds, and then he gave her money, and we all gave her money, and then she came up. She tried to shake us down for another $290.
Dang.
And she already got for not exactly. So that's what I said, listen, lovely lady, you already made, almost $250 in 90 seconds. And I said, you're not getting your money. So she went and got the bouncer, and I told him, we're going to have a problem here. And my big ass got thrown the hell out of there. It didn't last long.
90-second dance, and it
The
cost
90-second dance.
So that had to be either at the Gold Club or at the Cheetah.
It was a cheater.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
So that was, I'm sorry about that, but
Yeah.
brought up that horrible.
Sorry,
First time I've
not
been to a strip club
quite
since-
sorry, are you, Big Russ?
I wasn't that sorry.
Yeah, right. Like Rainey says, a lovely lady. I'm sure she was.
She was very lovely, very nice until she wanted some more money.
Until she wasn't.
And you think I'm a big guy?
fast.
Those bouncers are real big.
They're the real deal, aren't they?
They'll throw my ass out.
Especially when they pair up together. You know what I mean? They come in here in twos. Like Noah's Ark, you know?
Yeah, I like, wow. Apparently, I got to
Tag
leave.
team.
I was drunk in
Unreal.
the strip club. He threw me into public.
Oh,
That
man.
is right.
awesome.
That is right.
Sorry about that, youth of today.
Oh, no. Hey, look, Youth of
Great.
America, it's what
Great
you need to
addition.
learn. This is some of the things that, that's what you
Those
come
are
to Tigs Bits
mistakes.
for.
You know,
Yeah.
Mistakes.
Watch out.
That's
Watch
right.
out for
That's
life.
right. Like Rainey says, life is full of good stories.
Yes, it
Just
is.
like that. They
Yeah,
are.
it is,
They
it
are.
is.
And look, I hate to kind of cut this thing down right here at the end, but this has been a fantastic episode. I think
Dude,
it's the
great show.
longest
Great
episode
show. That was so fun.
in the history of Tigs Bits.
Well, I had a blast.
Look at there.
In
Look at that.
5
We just
minutes.
made history tonight. We just made history.
We did.
tonight.
We made history. And look, if you haven't yet, share this sucker. I see all of y'all are watching this. Share it, like it, hit that heart button. Follow us on YouTube. We're really trying to get to
Yeah,
1,000
please do.
people over
Please
there
do. That's
quick.
a
It's
2 hour
happening
and
quick.
4 minute show.
Thanks
Is
to
that what-
you, the Bubba Army. Go to tigsbits.com. We have merch. We hear you. You want merch. Merch is available. There's like 25
All kind of
products.
merch,
I don't
and
know
it's
if there's
coming,
that
and
many.
we're gonna
There's
keep
like
adding to it, and it's cool.
we're going to keep
right
adding
now.
to it. It will get better and
I got
better and
some.
everything. Our website, tigsbits.com, everything has been updated. We are having so much fun. We're so thrilled to be a part of the Bubba Army. And
The Patreon page.
Patreon. We can't forget about our Patreon page.
No.
Talk about exclusive videos and things like that. Like that video that we dropped of Riley, it hasn't been dropped anywhere else. It's not going to be dropped anywhere else. It's going to be put on his YouTube page. By the way, go follow Riley on his YouTube page at Thunderbull Gaming. Terrible name. We're going to rename it, but go follow him and go give old Riley a follow. He's putting out content too. He has stuff that I don't put out on our show and other things that we do. He has his own separate content. Of course, his daddy definitely helps to go with it. But look, y'all go check out tigsbits.com, grab some merch. Texas Hillbillies buying the purple mug, purple tumbler. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you.
Hey,
Look,
listen,
if
join our
there's some-
community on X. We
Yes,
created
go
a
to our
community for the
community.
Tiggy Wigs, or Tigs Wigs. Join the
Tigs
community.
Wigs.
Actually, I think we got to send invites, don't we? Is there a way to do that?
You
Can
can,
ask
you
join?
we can accept you. You can go
Okay,
and
yeah,
you can
go in and
and I
apply.
can
Yeah.
accept you. Yeah, or
Yeah,
we
go
can,
in the community
you
portion,
can
which is
too
right
as
in
a
the middle of
moderator.
your bottom thing, and then
Yep.
look for Tigs Wigs, part of
Tigs
the Tigs
Wigs.
Bits, and join, and then we will accept you, and then come on in. The water is fine.
The water
we're gonna have
is
a big
fine.
time.
We're gonna-
Big Russ. Look at this. We had Big Russ. So he did
Big
not disappoint.
Russ, dude.
Big
Big
Russ.
Russ did not disappoint.
This is what
by
it's
the
like
way.
hanging out with this guy. He's always on. I've never seen him
Unreal.
off. I
Can't
don't know
wait
how
to
he
hang
stays
out
on.
with you in person.
I'm looking forward to it.
We're gonna have fun, me and you. By the way, like,
Well, I
we're
look forward
really
to
gonna
that.
have fun when podcast Tigs isn't here and it's Big Russ and Tiggy Pops.
You better watch out.
Let's get in this.
We'll have fun. I promise I'll be here.
That's what I'm talking about.
Thank you
All
guys
right,
so much for
everybody.
having
Fun,
me
guys.
tonight.
That
It
was
was
fun. I
awesome.
enjoyed it.
Thank you.
Thank y'all for showing up tonight.
Thank you.
We'll see y'all next week.
Later.